Attention, stations on the network. Our broadcast will begin in 2 minutes from my mark. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mark. That was your 2-minute time check, stations. Attention, stations on the network. Our broadcast will begin in 1 minute from my mark. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mark. That was your 1-minute time check, stations.
The following program is paid for by Learfield Bobcat Sports Properties.
On the Bobcat Sports Network from Learfield, this is Montana State Bobcat Basketball, brought to you by Bridger Brewing. Cheers to every journey being better than the last. Door Tech, raising the door on quality. Montana State University, Mountains and Mines. And by Prime Lending, home loans made simple, equal housing lender. Live from the First Interstate Bank broadcast booth, here's the voice of the Bobcats, Keaton Gillogly.
Well, it's been an easy life for the Cats. They've been at home for 2 weeks, or really the last 4 games, and now they are on the road for a tough road stretch out to the Pacific Coast, and we're going to see if the Bobcats can continue some of that home winning away from the brick. Hello, everybody. My name is Keaton Gillogly. A pleasure to be with you tonight out from Northern California, at the very top of the Central Valley. In Montana State today, we'll try to take down a Sacramento State team that has not yet lost at home in Big Sky play, and then they've got a very difficult Portland State team coming up on Saturday evening. Getting ready to go today for the Bobcats. They come in at 9-10. They are 4-2 in Big Sky play. So a win today would get them back to 500 overall, which would certainly be an impressive feat with the non-conference schedule they played and with all, of course, the turnover on this roster. So a chance to get back to 500 and looking already for their 5th Big Sky win, now in their 7th Big Sky game. If you look at the standings right now, a battle for first place in Cheney today. Eastern Washington at 5-0, taking on Northern Colorado at 4-1. We'll get you a full update and look ahead at the Big Sky in a moment. But the point being, if Montana State were to win today and Eastern were to lose, they'd be tied in the win column with first place. But that's a lot of ifs, ands, or buts, and there's a lot to take care of between now and then. So a lot on the line here for Montana State as they sit in a tie for third place in the Big Sky with Montana, which is out at Portland State. And we'll keep an eye on that one as the evening progresses. They tip off an hour after we do. Sacramento State coming in today at 6-13. They are 2-4 in Big Sky play. So they lost their first 2 road games in the Big Sky. Came home. They swept Idaho State and Weber State. They gave Weber their first loss of the Big Sky season. Then they were just on the road this last week. They lost a really tight game on Thursday against Northern Colorado. It was back and forth the whole way. Z Hamoda went up against Langston Reynolds in the final 10 seconds, and Langston Reynolds got the block of Hamoda to secure the win for Northern Colorado. And then they went out to Northern Arizona, had a tight game there on Saturday, but lost 70-61. NAU pulled away in the last 5 or 10 minutes of that ball game, and Sac State struggled from the free throw line, shooting just 59% from the stripe in that contest. So for Sac State, trying to get some things going with a little home cooking in one of the smallest arenas in the Big Sky, the Nest up in Sacramento, a capacity of just over 1,000. But should be a decent crowd today. It's Greek night, so already here we are about a half hour before the game, and their student section, the Swarm, is starting to fill up a bit at this moment. So we'll see what kind of atmosphere we get here. And with the low ceiling and the brick wall, or the concrete walls, it gets loud in here in a hurry. So that part will be very, very tough for Montana State. And remember, the Bobcats did win here last year, but it was a tight win. Cats won it 72-65. And a big reason why they were able to win that game was Raekwon Battle going off for over 30 points in that contest and just taking over at the tail end of it. Overall, the Bobcats won both meetings last year, but by a combined just 11 points. And 6 of the last 7 meetings between these teams have been decided by 7 or fewer points. So it has been a tight series over the last 2 to 4 years, and honestly, I'd expect more of the same today. All right, let's get to our Mountain Hot Tub opposing team profile and break down why this Sac State team is going to be in hot water today, brought to you by Mountain Hot Tub. Mountain Hot Tub is Montana's largest hot tub dealer since 1979, your authorized hot spring spa dealer with locations in Bozeman, Butte, and Helena. This is a Sacramento State team that has plenty of size and a lot of new faces. They brought in 11 newcomers, 6 transfers, 5 true freshmen under second-year head coach David Patrick, who had lots of success at St. Mary's, recruited a lot of the international guys that helped get St. Mary's up to the mid-major powerhouse they are right now. And then he was over at Oklahoma as the associate head coach before he came here to Sac State. So he's in his second year and has continued to recruit a lot of tremendous international talent. In fact, there are 7 different countries represented on this roster: the U.S., Australia, Bahrain, which is actually over in the Middle East, Canada, England, Finland, and South Sudan. So they've got a worldly roster today. The returners that the Bobcat fans will recognize: Austin Patterson, the Sonora, California native, who is a sharpshooting three-point threat. And then the other guy you'll recognize is Cole Maywin, who is a 6'9 senior from Australia. Hasn't done a ton this year, 5 points, 3 rebounds, scored 8 total points in the 2 meetings against the Bobcats last season. Other guys to get to know: Z Hamoda. We're going to talk with head coach Logie about him. He's been their closer. He had a game-winning shot against Idaho State. He had 4 points in the final 17 seconds to clinch the win against Weber State, and he hit the game-winning three-point shot against UC Davis in the final 11 seconds of that one. So he's got 3 closing game-winning shots, and he's a guy who's averaging 12.5 points per game, second on the team, and he's been very good defensively. Z Hamoda with 20 steals so far this year. The other guy to keep an eye out for is Duncan Powell. Now, he's been a little inefficient lately, shooting just 28% the last 3 games, but Duncan Powell, 6'8", 240. The Texas forward is a beast. He's 13.5 points per game, 50% from the field in his first year here at Sac State. So keep an eye on that. Now, one of the places they have had some issues is turning the ball over. They have 15 turnovers per game, and they only force 10 a game. So the -5 turnovers per game is near the bottom of the league, and that has kept up here in conference play. Although they have been a little bit better over the last 2 games, they've only averaged 8 turnovers per contest. So that part has been a little bit better for Sac State as of late. But sounds like the Cats feel like they can get force some turnovers against this team, and we'll ask Coach Logie about that in a little bit. Time now for our Wheat Montana weather report today. It's sunny. It was a little rainy yesterday when we came into Sacramento. 57 degrees today and sunny, and a little warm, a little toasty here at the Nest. It does not take a lot to heat this place up and fill it all up. It's a smaller place, obviously, small confines, but it doesn't take much to fill it up, get it loud, and get it overheating in here at the Nest. So that is our Wheat Montana weather report. All right, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll have our Kendall Ford keys to the game as we get set for the Bobcats and the Hornets, the 63rd all-time meeting between these two teams. We're taking a break. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
Issues happen, don't just call anybody. Call the pros at DoorTech. Our family-owned and operated business happily serves the Gallatin Valley. We install and service residential, commercial, and custom overhead doors and operators. With factory-trained and certified technicians, we're committed to quality, value, and long-term relationships. Call us at 582-1623 and let us help you with the solution to all your garage door needs. DoorTech is raising the door on quality. Your region's only premier authorized Rainer dealer.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide much-needed life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. That's why at Firehouse Subs, they make their subs differently, because their subs can make a difference. Their family of restaurant owners and local crews are proud to continue to serve you the hot, hearty, life-saving subs you crave every day. In fact, it's never been easier to grab their subs to go with Rapid Rescue to Go. Save time when you order online at firehousesubs.com or on their app. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
It's the season of home improvement, and Williams Plumbing will help you tackle the big stuff. Are old roots clogging your sewer line? Williams has the tools to fix it. Have you checked your septic system lately? We have the knowledge and experience to maintain or repair it. Looking to install a yard hydrant? We'll do it promptly and professionally. Don't sweat the big stuff. Call Williams Plumbing today.
Working from home has definitely put home projects into overdrive. New landscaping, gardens, patios, and fences. But if you're digging, you're contacting 811. Utility lines, including Northwestern Energy's, can be buried even just a few inches underground, and hitting one can be dangerous. The best way to keep you, the community, and your contractor crew safe is by having lines properly marked. Make your request online at least 2 full business days before you want to dig at call811.com.
Back of the pregame show, getting set for Montana State and Sac State today from Sacramento. The Bobcats today looking to put together back-to-back Big Sky wins if they can secure a victory today. It'll be a tough task, though, against this oversized Sacramento State roster. Time now to get to our Kendall Ford keys to the ball game today, taking a look at some of the things we're going to be looking for. Can the Bobcats bring that effort and energy on the glass? We'll talk about that with Coach Logie, but you're going to have to work really, really hard on the glass for Montana State. This is a Sac State team that's running out the 6'9", Cole Maywin. They've got the 6'8", Duncan Powell. Z Hamoda's a guard, but he's listed at 6'7", and even really their point guard, Emil Skuta, he's 6'4", so they've got a lot of size on this Sac State team. They are first in the Big Sky in rebounding margin, both overall and in conference play. In conference play alone, they are +6 on the glass, so they have been a beast in that regard. Now, they are a team that were shooting a lot of threes early, but now they've really put an emphasis on their post play and their paint play. This is a team that went from shooting some of the most three-point shots per game in the country to now being a team that has dominated in the paint. They've gone up 12 points per game in the paint from what they were doing earlier. So they started the year scoring 23 points per game in the paint. Now they're scoring 35 points a game in the paint. So that gives you an idea of just how much they flipped that around and made that an emphasis and a focus for this team. So you're going to have to play some really good interior defense. The other key today, can the bench continue to keep things going in the right direction after the Idaho State game? We're going to get some sound here from Coach Logie in a moment just about how he evaluates what the bench guys are doing, how he evaluates success in bench play, and that's going to be a key tonight and really the rest of the year. This is a Bobcat team that feels pretty good with what they've got. Obviously, the Patrick McMahon injury at the beginning of the year hurt, but that's a season ender, and that is what it is. So there's nothing you can do, and that part is over. But as of right now, you're feeling pretty strong in what you got, and so there's not a ton of depth but there's definitely enough depth to do some damage with this roster. So can the Bobcats keep that bench play going and being a big part of this Bobcat squad? The other news today, Eddie Turner is available. He's dressed. He's fully ready to go. He ended up it was an illness-related issue that he had in that game against Idaho State. So he played 5 minutes, then did not play the rest of the first half, was not on the bench in the second half. But he's all good to go. He is playing today, and that will be a big boost for this Montana State squad, both offensively and defensively. So Eddie Turner is a go today as we get set for the Bobcats and the Hornets tonight. So see if Montana State can continue some of their success on the road. 3-1 at home in the Big Sky, 1-1 on the road. At least a split. If you can get a split on the road at minimum, you're going to feel pretty good about things. If you can just hang around 500 on the road and continue to hold serve at home, that'll put the Bobcats in some of the top half of the league. Remember, the Big Sky tournament is the top 2 seeds get that bye, and then the middle 4 seeds, 3 through 6, they get they get a bye as well, and then the bottom 4 are the teams that have to play that first day. So if you're just in that 3 to 6 range, anything can happen. You just got to win 3 games in 3 days, and that's a very reasonable ask of a team like this, and really any team in the Big Sky. So if you can get to that, that's a good shot. And really, in order to get one of those top 6 seeds, you don't even necessarily need to be over 500. Last year, the 6th seed was 7-11 in the conference. So if Montana State can get to that 9 or 10 wins range in the Big Sky, they're going to be feeling pretty good about things. And we'll see what the Bobcats can do. And if they're going to be in the top half of the Big Sky, this is a place you got to win. They have consistently won here over the last couple of years. They've won 5 straight in this series, and now Coach Logie gets his first opportunity against the Hornets in the nest in Sacramento. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll get you caught up on the rest of the Big Sky, and later we'll sit down with head coach Matt Logie as we get set for the Bobcats and the Hornets. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
At Prime Lending, our one-of-a-kind mortgage approach combines a personal touch with just enough technology to turn a traditionally complex process into something better. Think of us like your home buying coach, friend, cheerleader, and teammate, all in one. From application to closing, we are your home loan partners that have your back every step of the way. Reach out to your local Prime Lending team to experience a home loan made simple. All loans subject to credit approval, rates and fees subject to change. Prime Lending, a Plains Capital Company, NMLS 13649, equal housing lender.
For over 100 years, Bozeman Health has provided quality health care in southwest Montana. With locations in Bozeman, Belgrade, and Big Sky, no matter who you are, where you are, or what you do, Bozeman Health is always there as your partner in health and wellness. Bozeman Health, proud healthcare provider of Bobcat student athletes. Visit bozemanhealth.org for more information.
The Northern Pulse Growers Association encourages industry professionals and growers of dry peas, chickpeas, lentils, and fava beans to become members in 2024. Members gain access to cutting-edge research, expert training, market insights, and connect with a Pulse-passionate community. Visit northernpulse.com to join the Northern Pulse Growers Association. Together, we're sowing the seeds of success.
For all of your tree and lawn care needs, turn to Arbor Medic Tree and Lawn Care, a proud sponsor of MSU Athletics. Arbor Medic Tree and Lawn Care provides outstanding service for your landscape. For pruning, removals, stump grinding, tree moving, plant health care, and all of your landscaping maintenance needs. Check out Arbor Medic Tree and Lawn Care. Wade duly certified arborist.
Found your dream home but dread having to move? Call Mesa Moving and Storage. We make moving fun. We work hard so you don't have to. We are here to help take the stress out of moving your home or business. If there's a move in your future, contact Mesa to handle the details so you can enjoy the experience. Mesa, the largest United agency family in Montana, is ready to take care of all your moving and storage needs. Call the friendly folks at Mesa, 406-285-7033.
For all you've been through lately, Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Montana wants to make sure you are covered in care. From preventive cancer screenings to proper control of diabetes, high blood pressure and behavioral health management, to prenatal care and child immunizations, Blue Cross and Blue Shield is by your side, reminding you preventive care is imperative care. Stay on top of your health at bcbsmt.com. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Montana. Through it all.
Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Montana, a division of Healthcare Service Corporation, a mutual legal reserve company.
Getting ready to go for the Bobcats and the Hornets today. Montana State and Sac State squaring it off in Sacramento. All right, let's take a look at the First Interstate Bank scoreboard today and peep what's going on around the rest of the Big Sky. Nothing's tipping off until the top of the hour tonight, but some fascinating ball games today around the conference. The premier game outside of this one, of course, is Northern Colorado at Eastern Washington on the men's side. That one's tipping off with us at 7 o'clock Mountain Time. That's a battle for first place, so Northern Colorado is on the road. They're 4-1. Eastern Washington is 5-0. We've obviously talked up St. Thomas a bunch over these last couple of weeks. He's been great. That Eastern Washington team is really, really good. They're extremely balanced. Ethan Price and Cedric Coward are third and fourth in the Big Sky in scoring. So they're balanced, they're long, they're rangy. Northern Colorado is one of the best players in the league in St. Thomas. We'll see what that game turns into, but we're going to find out real quick if Northern Colorado is a fraud or the truth. So this one will be fascinating with first place on the line. If you're Montana State, you're rooting for Northern Colorado. You want to see Eastern Washington get handed that first loss as early as possible. So that's what's going on coming up at the top of the hour. The other Big Sky games today, Northern Arizona and Idaho are tipping off with us. NAU 2-3, Idaho 1-4. So Idaho try to get on track at home. Northern Arizona has struggled mightily on the road after that trip through Montana 2 weeks ago when they got throttled by almost 60 combined points in those two games. And then Montana, despite some weather delays to get out to Portland yesterday, they're ready to go. They're tipping off at 8 o'clock Mountain Time. So 4-2 Montana at 2-4 Portland State, and that one is coming up an hour after ours tips off. For the women, they are at home. They're tipping off with us today, so that one will be interesting to keep an eye on. Try to keep Sac State from earning their first Big Sky win of the year, trying to get some of that home cooking going in the right direction. And on the women's side, Eastern and Northern Colorado, the women's programs, they're also playing for first place today. Similarly, Eastern Washington is 5-0. Northern Colorado is 4-1. So both the men's and women's programs for Eastern and Northern Colorado have the same record as each other, and Eastern Washington is a combined 10-0 in men's and women's basketball in the Big Sky. As of right now, that game is at halftime. Northern Colorado in Greeley leads by 2. They're up 36-34. Northern Arizona is 4-1 on the women's side. They lead Idaho 35-21. And then, of course, Montana State and Sac State will square off over at the Brick with our boy Daniel Sally on the call today. So that's what's going on around the Big Sky on this Thursday evening today. And Montana State and Sac State, we're getting ready to renew their rivalry as the Bobcats look for their 6th straight win in this series. Only one top 25 game going on the men's side tonight, number 9 Arizona at Oregon State. But the biggest game really in college basketball tonight will be South Carolina and LSU duking it out today. That one's going to be fascinating. LSU, the reigning national champion, and South Carolina is currently undefeated. So that one will be interesting, and we'll try to keep an eye on that one as it gets going tonight. So that is the rest of the First Interstate Bank scoreboard. Okay, we're going to take a break, and when we get back, we'll have an opportunity to sit down with head coach Matt Logie. It's the Bobcats and the Hornets today. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
Town & Country Foods is a proud supporter of Bobcat Athletics. As a locally owned company, we believe the benefit of buying local helps support the local economies in southwest Montana. Our stores offer great selections of items you need every day, including organics, specialty foods, fresh meats and produce, along with incredible selections from our bakery and deli departments. Town & Country Foods is 100% employee-owned and serves southwest Montana with 8 locations. Visit your local Town & Country Foods today. Go Cats!
Are you too hot? Are you too cold? Did you know that you don't have to just deal with it? We at Ambient Air Solutions understand how important comfort plays on your emotions, health, and quality of life on a daily basis. Ambient Air Solutions offers 24/7 emergency service for residential and commercial clients. We also offer financing to help ease the financial stress and burden of a lifelong investment. Call Ambient Air Solutions at 406-577-1818 and leave it to the professionals. Ambient Air Solutions, simplifying heating and cooling.
It was a nice spring day, so I decided to do a little work around the house. I didn't think anything of it. I've dug 1,000 holes 1,000 times until I hit a shallow gas line. The repair cost me over $5,000, and in one fell swoop, the family vacation was kaput. I know I'm not the only one, but it still hurts. Next time I'm calling 811 before I dig.
Learn from Jerry and hundreds of others. Call 811 before you dig.
Brought to you by Montana811.org.
Ready to build your brand? Think Inc. outside the box for your complete branding solutions. Located in Bozeman, Montana, we offer a full print shop for banners, signs, wraps, trade show booths and graphics, promotional products, and much more. If you can think it, we can ink it. We are a proud supporter and corporate sponsor of the MSU Bobcats. Like us on Facebook to see some of our cat wraps. Ready to build your brand? Think Inc. and call us at 406-922-6462 or visit us on the web at inkoutside.com.
Back on the pregame show, getting set for Montana State and Sac State today. Keaton Gillogly along with head coach Matt Logie. All right, Coach, here we go. Nice little two-game road swing, but looking back on this last week, I know we've talked a lot about the bench play over the last couple of games. How do you evaluate success from your bench crew and the guys that are coming off that side?
Well, I think there's two parts to it. Number one is coming in and being the best version of yourself, playing with confidence, and bringing the traits that you bring to our blueprint out for the team. And then the other part of it is just taking care of business on the defensive end and on the glass. Making sure that if we do get off to a good start, that those things stay the same or improve. When you check into the game.
Now, you mentioned the glass is the Sacramento State team that is very, very good in that regard. What are some of the keys tonight to make sure that you guys are doing what you need to do in the rebounding battle?
Well, it just takes a team effort. Obviously, you got to block out, you got to be physical, but you need everybody chipping in. You need your guards flying in there and getting loose balls. You got to really scrap and play with just a chip on your shoulder. And if you're able to do that, there are other advantages that we'll find, with our speed and our ability to space the floor. But it starts with just your willingness to get down and dirty and get in the trenches and dig out the ball and fight for it.
Now, for Sacramento State, overall, their numbers in terms of the turnover margin haven't been great. Their numbers have been a little better the last game or two, but is this a team that you feel like you can force them into some turnovers tonight?
Well, I think that's been a strength of us defensively throughout the year, and certainly when you have a team that has shown a propensity or a weakness to do so, you want to be aggressive and take the fight to them, just like they're probably talking about taking the fight to us on the glass. So those are two things that will determine in many ways kind of the possession battle and which team gets more shot attempts and things of that nature.
Let's get into some of the individual matchups here between the Bobcats and the Hornets for Sacramento State, a fairly new-look team. Duncan Powell's their leading scorer right now. He's a big size, big front court player. What are some of the things Duncan Powell does well?
Yeah, Powell's a guy that is very physically imposing at 6'8", 235, 240 pounds, and plays really under control. He can slow the game down when he gets it in the mid-post and then get to his spots and finish with both hands. He's a physical driver when he faces up to the basket, and then obviously he's got the athleticism and strength to punish you on the glass. And so he's a handful, and when he has played well, they have played well.
Z Hamoda for them is another guy that's been a real closer for them. He's hit some big-time shots. What do you guys have to do to be successful against Hamoda today?
Yeah, he's a guy that transferred in from Utah State and has great length. He's got shot-making ability and can do it both off the catch and off the bounce. Not quite as athletic or physically imposing as somebody like St. Thomas from Northern Colorado, but has the ability to get to his spots on the court in similar ways. So you want to have great contests and try to push him into spots that are more uncomfortable for him.
Yeah, and finally, Austin Patterson's another familiar name that Bobcat fans are going to remember. What do you guys have to do against Austin Patterson today?
Well, he's just a very, very consistent shooter, so you got to limit his shot attempts and know where he is on the floor in transition and playing out of the post. But he's a guy that if you let get loose can really get hot and get going.
All right, well, here we go. It's Montana State and Sac State, a big-time road battle today out on the West Coast. Coach, appreciate the time.
Thanks. Go Cats.
All right, we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have our starting lineups and tip-off between Montana State and Sac State. For head coach Matt Logie, I'm Keaton Gillogly. This is Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
Here's to home. Here's to Northwest Crossing, where kids can be kids. And adults can also be kids. And new neighbors feel like old friends. Welcome to Bozeman, Montana's newest master planned community. Life here comes with nearby, top-rated Bozeman schools, on-site eateries and retail, office space, parks, trails, and so much more, including new homes from the 500s to 800s, exclusively built by Williams Homes. Learn more at nwxbzn.com. nwxbzn.com.
The share it with a friend deal. Even if that friend is yourself. Your McDonald's, your rules.
There are no wrong answers on the buy one, get one for $1 menu at McDonald's. Every day you can mix and match juicy, crispy favorites like a McDouble, Bacon McDouble, McChicken, or Hot and Spicy McChicken. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Valid for item of equal or lesser value.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
No matter how far you may go, there's always one just down the road. Town Pump, who pump it up.
Join the Town Pump Fountain and Coffee Club with Pump It Up rewards. Buy 5 of any size fountain drink or coffee and get your 6th free. It pays to be a Pump It Up rewards member. Town Pump, convenient and right down the road.
Northern States Fishing Tools, a proud sponsor of the Montana State Bobcats, has been serving the eastern Montana and western North Dakota oil fields since 1978. We are here to provide you with the best tools and services, all at competitive prices. Northern States Fishing Tools services the Williston Basin with fishing and rental tools, along with downhole tools that include packers, plugs, and through tubing equipment. We have the expert knowledge to give you satisfying results based on your specific needs. Go Bobcats!
Rocky Mountain Credit Union has supported Montana State athletics for over 40 years and provides a local credit union for past, present, and future Bobcats. You can have it all with RMCU. Low rates, local banking, a place to start saving, or work on building your credit. Visit your local branch or online at rmcu.net to become a member today. That's rmcu.net. Go Bobcats!
Else's family and home need a little winter pick-me-up? If so, you've got to go to Kohl's right now. I just saved big during their winter event. I got storage bins for just $15.99 that are so needed around the house. Then I got my kids new winter coats for 50% off and my husband some stylish boots for $29.99. Plus, because I earned Kohl's Cash on it all, I can't wait to treat myself next time. Thank you, Kohl's. Select styles, some exclusions apply. Offers valid through January 28th. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
On the Bobcat Sports Network from Learfield, Bobcat Basketball is brought to you by Town Pump Food Stores, proud sponsor of the Brawl of the Wild Series. Guaranteed Rate, the foundation of great homes throughout Montana. And by First Interstate Bank, built for you. Now turn it up. Turn it up. It's game time.
He's got it to the rack. Two-hand slam. Robert Ford for 3. Got it! Put a stamp on it. You are witnessing the golden age of Bobcat basketball.
Tip-off is just moments away from the First Interstate Bank broadcast booth. Here's the voice of the Bobcats, Keaton Gillogly.
Montana State coming off a 3-1 homestand, take their act on the road to the Pacific Coast. Tonight, it's the Montana State University Bobcats taking on the Sacramento State University Hornets. Hello, everybody. My name is Keaton Gillogly. A pleasure to be with you today as Montana State looks to steal some road wins in the Big Sky, which are as good as gold. Taking a look at the starting lineups today. First, for the visiting Bobcats, it's Eddie Turner, Tyler Patterson, Robert Ford, Ryan Garacki, and Brandon Walker. For Sacramento State today, same starting lineup they've used for the last 10 games. Emil Skuta, Cole Maywin, Austin Patterson, Duncan Powell, and Z Homoda. The ball is tossed in the air, and the tip is won by the Sacramento State Hornets, and we are underway from Sacramento. The Hornets offensively to our right. Remember, our tip-off presented by Prime Lending. Prime Lending, home loans made simple. Quick whistle and a foul on Brandon Walker in the first 12 seconds of this one. Remember, Walker did get into some foul trouble against Idaho State and Montana, and he picks up a quick foul here today. Sac State with their first possession of the day, up to the top of the key. Maywin still holding, now hands it off up top. Eddie Turner pressuring, back to Maywin on the left elbow. He works in on Walker, spins right shoulder, hooks it up, no good, and Brandon Walker has the rebound. Bobcats rushing from right to left. Out to the top for Walkers. The Bobcats get the offense set up today. Montana State wearing the midnight blue unis. Gold lettering on the front and the back, and Brandon Walker wearing number 22 today with that road number 2 still torn. Down to the mid-post right side, Brandon Walker getting a touch. Spins to the left shoulder with the right hand, knocks it off the window and in. Oh, that was a big man play by Brandon Walker, getting through contact to lay that home. And the Bobcats lead 2-0 against Sac State. Maywin throws it up to Duncan Powell, their leading scorer, who transferred in the offseason. Handoff for Austin Patterson. Cuts to the cup, lays it up, no good. Fight for the rebound, and Powell tracks it down and then calls a timeout as he was falling over the baseline and is able to save the possession. Smart play by Duncan Powell, who transferred in from North Carolina A&T. All right, so just getting settled today. Montana State leading 2-0 over Sacramento State today, and a quick timeout called by Sacramento State. Northwest Crossing is springing to life with brand new homes, now selling by Williams Homes. Discover airy, comfortable floor plans with built-in value in the 600,000s. Residents can walk to neighborhood parks, shopping, dining, and retail, plus you'll be close to our good schools. Learn more at nwxbzn.com. So a timeout to save the possession for Sacramento State. They will inbound from underneath their own basket. Wearing the home whites today. They've got gold trim coming down the side of the shorts. And gold lettering on the front and the back. Sacramento State written out on the top and bottoms of the numbers on the front. Inbound pass into the left corner. Austin Patterson throws it up to Maywin. Gives it back to Patterson on the left wing. He drives, gets down to the left block to the cup and lays it in. Got around a screen, and Austin Patterson able to finish with the left hand. 2-2 game, 18:30 to go. We're in the first half. Bobcats with the ball. Eddie Turner takes it to the top, fires to Patterson, who drives from the left wing, gets cut off. Back out to Turner. Spins to the mid-post, to the cup, lays it good. How about that spin move by Eddie Turner? Quickly back after the illness last week, which caused him to play just 5 minutes against Idaho State. Bounce into the post right side. Maywin working against Walker. He dropped it, loose on the floor, out of bounds. No, saved by Patterson on the sideline. Good job by the Bobcats to save that possession. Now Walker in transition, goes up, got stripped, it's out of bounds, and it's going to Sac State. Hectic start today. 17:57 to go in the first half. Montana State leading 4-2. We're just settling in today. A lot of people still filing in. This might be the largest crowd of the year for Sac State. Sac State with the ball offensively to our right into Patterson, and he traveled. A turnover by Sac State. Turnovers have been an issue for the Hornets throughout the year. Bobcats from right to left, 17:44 to go in the first half. Montana State up 4-2. Buckets today from Walker and Turner, both in the paint. Jacob Holt coming in. Cole Maywin takes a seat. Holt, third-year sophomore, junior from Canada. First year here after transferring from Santa Clara, also out here in the Bay Area. Bobcats with the ball to our left. Patterson slings it to Garacki on the left wing. Drives with the left hand down to the mid-post, falls away with a jumper, and it's good. Garacki had a bit of a quiet game against Idaho State with some foul trouble. Finds a touch early on a left baseline jumper. Cats up 6-2. On the drive into the lane. Turn, hook shot up and good. Skuta just getting to his spot. Emil Skuta with his first 2 points, the freshman from Finland. Montana State with the ball to our left. They lead 6-4. 3 minutes gone in the first half. Walker facing up, spins into the paint, back to his left shoulder, and with the right hand is able to finish. 4 points for Brandon Walker, who's averaging 17 a game over his last 7. Sac State to our right. Scuda takes it down to the right corner, throws it up to the top of the key. Holt lobs into the post, and it's knocked out of bounds by Tyler Patterson. That'll take us, nope, not quite yet, 16:44 to go in the first half. Buzzer was for substitution. Kovachev checks in. Alex Kovachev, the freshman, inbounds into the left corner. Kovachev tries the left corner three. That's no good. Rebound won by Sac State. They throw it out to the top, and they have to save it along the half-court line to avoid an over and back. And Sac State, the top offensive rebounding team of the Big Sky, and got a couple early tonight. Scuda curls into the mid-post, backs it up on Garacki. Nowhere to go. Now trying to curl down to the left block. Lost the handle on it. Recovers, turns, just heaves it up, and it rattles in. There's not much more you can do. Great defense by Garacki. Scuda lost the ball and then just kind of shucked up a circus shot with that shot clock expiring and got it to rattle home. Montana State up 8-6. 16 minutes to go first half. Ford. Step back three ball is good. Rob Ford raining it in from long range. Fourth different Bobcat to score in the first 4 minutes. Jaden Garone will come into the game here as he heads to the scorer's table. Powell one-on-one against Garacki. Backing it down mid-post. Double team help. Thrown out to the left wing. Scuda tosses to the top. Holt tries a three. That's no good. Rebound picked up on a bounce by Brian Garacki. Bobcats have it from right to left, leading 11-6. Here's Patterson. Transition three is good. Turns to the bench and lets them know. Tyler Patterson with a three ball. Cats up 14-6. 15-20 to go first half. Offense rolling early. Bobcats are 6 of 6 from the field. Z Hamoda lost the handle on it, and it is out of bounds, staying here. And that'll take us to a timeout. Good hustle by Montana State early, and the offense is perfect. 6 of 6 from the field. Let's step aside. 15 minutes, 12 seconds to go in the first half. Bobcats leading the Hornets 14-6. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
What's in a name? For some, the meaning runs deeper than the word we see in front of us. There's a history to it. We are Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Montana, and the biggest part of our name will always be the smallest, of, because it's the of that connects us, which means we are of our communities, of a promise passed down for a healthier tomorrow. Through it all.
Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Montana, a division of Healthcare Service Corporation, a mutual legal reserve company.
For every peak, valley, and plateau, for every mishap and every adventure, for every Montanan in every season of life, Bozeman Health is here to deliver care with quality, compassion, and respect. Because we see you as more than the patient you are today. We look to what's on the horizon for you and our community over the decades to come. That's care beyond care. Well beyond. Bozeman Health.
Hello, tomorrow. We may not know exactly what you've got in store for us, for our routines and our normals. But here's the thing. Turns out, we've got this. We haven't seen everything, but we have seen ourselves be more ready for whatever you bring than we thought we would be. So when it comes to tomorrow, bring on the day. First Interstate, built for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Visit us at firstinterstate.com.
Back at the Nest, packed house today. Greek night worked. A lot of people showing up and showing out today. And it gets loud in a hurry here, and it has been loud in the early going today. But the Bobcat offense has stood up in that noise to this point. They're a perfect 6 of 6 from the field to start the night. We're at the First Interstate Bank broadcast position. We remind you that not only is dairy delicious, but it also promotes health as well. Just 3 servings of dairy a day improves overall wellness and may reduce the risk of developing some chronic diseases. It's a quick, convenient, and economic way to make sure you are staying strong and healthy on and off the field. We're in the first half. 15 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the first half, and Montana State is leading 14-6. All 5 starters have scored so far. Cats bringing in Jaden Garone and Chika Naduka coming out of the timeout. And Montana State has been off to a red-hot offensive start today. Inbounds pass up to the top, and Sac State gets things started. Hamoda has it out on the right wing. Crosses over, down to the right baseline, pulls up with a jumper, rimming, no, and Garacki wins the rebound. That's a nice board by Brian Garacki. Pushed ahead, Garone. He's got it in the left corner, coming off a season high in minutes against Idaho State. Over to Ford, up on the logo at the top, bounce to the right wing. Chika Naduka working along the free throw line, picks up the dribble, gives it to Ford, turns the corner, pulls up, got blocked, and double dribble. I thought they got blocked, but no, it was a double dribble. He dropped the ball. Yeah, even Ford didn't act like it was blocked. So he went up, didn't have the shot, dropped it, and then tried to tip it. But it's the right call, and you could tell it was the right call because Ford just kind of tried to tip it away. He wasn't trying to pick that ball back up. Here's a drive, lefty layup, no, and a block and foul by Jaden Garone. So Garone picks up his first foul today. 14:29 to go in the first half. Bobcats leading 14-6. That'll send Emil Skuta to the line, the second-year freshman, transferred over from Central Michigan last year. Got hurt early, so only played 9 games last year. Now, he's been hot lately. Skuta averaging 9 points a game over his last 4. And he knocks down the free throw. So Skuta off to a good start today. He's got 5 points with another free throw coming. The shot is good. 6 points for Emil Skuta, who's got 6 of the 8 points for Sac State today. 14:29 to go in the first half. Montana State leading 14-8. Rob Ford takes it from right to left. He hands off for Garone. Throws to Patterson, right wing, who's got a 3 on his belt today. Now steps to the top, and Patterson swirls home another 3 ball. A pair of 3s for Tyler Patterson. He's hit 4 of those over the last 2 ball games. And Montana State is up by 9 early in the first. Moving around, thrown up to Holt as Sac State works offensively. Holt takes it to the left elbow. Working on Naduka. He hands it off at the top. Now a drive to the rack, and the layup is good. Holt able to finish. He's got his first 2 today. Pushed ahead, Garone. He's open. Transition 3. No, off the front iron. That's the first miss by Montana State after starting 7 of 7 from the field and 3 of 3 from 3. Bounce pass down low. Toss along the baseline to the right corner. Out to Hamoda. Pumps the 3. Lets it fly. That's no good. Rebound tipped and won by Sac State. Up to the top, none. That 3 ball's no good. Fight for the rebound, tipped out of bounds, and it is Bobcat basketball. Now that is all elbows in the post today. I mean, it is gritty down there trying to grab rebounds. And this place is certainly filling up. Garacki will take a seat. Oh, no, excuse me. He's just inbounding. He was walking toward the bench, but inbounding in front of the Bobcat bench. Montana State up 17-10, just over 13 minutes to go in the first half. Ford to the elbow. The jumper is up, short. Rebound, Sac State. Hornets from left to right. Bailey Nunn, the true freshman, takes it out to the left wing. Goes up to the top. Beatty gives it to Patterson. Working on Tyler Patterson. Throws up to Holt. Throws it back to Beatty. Working on Garacki into the lane. Stops the free throw line. The jumper is up. No good. Tip back, no. Another offensive rebound. 2 O-boards on that trip down the floor. And Sac State gets a 3rd crack at it. Nunn down to the mid-post. Gets in underneath. Falling away. Draws the foul on Tyler Patterson, his first. So that'll send Bailey Nunn to the line. The Bobcats need your support to go for the win. Donate to the Bobcat Club's 3 to Win campaign to help us reach our $3 million goal supporting student athletes. $12:29 to go in the first half. Bobcats up 7, but the Hornets at the line. The first free throw is good from Bailey Dunn. Dunn, the freshman from Australia, didn't score against NAU. Dialing it up again. The second free throw is good, so Bailey Dunn has his first 2 points of the day. Montana State from right to left, their lead cut to 5, up 17-12, 12:24 to go in the first half. A hot offensive start for the Bobcats. They hit their first 7 shots. Eddie Turner to the right wing, comes left with the dribble, pulls up the free throw line, and the jumper falls in. Took a scenic route, hit the rim off the backboard, then the rim again before it finally fell in. 4 points for Eddie Turner tonight. Nunn throws it up to the top. Given to the left wing, then back into the post. Kick into the right corner. Patterson fires into the post. Powell backing up, lost the handle, and the catch forced the turnover. Eddie Turner out to the races. He's in transition one-on-one, and then slowly backs it out on the left baseline wisely. Did not have numbers. Now Turner throws up to Patterson. Another 3-ball. No, off the front iron. Turner tips the board to Ford. He hands it off underneath, and Naduka got blocked. Big block by Powell, but the Bobcats will retain possession when we come back. It's a good one early. The Bobcat defense has been excellent, and they've got a 7-point lead. Taking a break for the First Interstate Bank broadcast position. Montana State leads Sac State 19-12 with 11:34 to go in the first half. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball presented by Learfield.
Loaded Tortilla Soup is back at Qdoba. Savory veggie broth packed with flavor from tomatoes, peppers, onions, and spices. Enjoy Loaded Tortilla Soup in a bowl or crunchy tortilla shell with your favorite protein and craveable toppings. That's right, the soup sensations fans have been raving about has returned. But not for long, so get it while it's hot. Loaded Tortilla Soup is back at Qdoba. Order today at qdoba.com or in the app.
There is a local ranch just outside of Boise, Idaho, that has masterfully bred Japanese Wagyu cattle with American Angus cattle. Now this American-style Wagyu beef is available to you and your family. Rosars presents Snake River American-style Wagyu beef. Snake River Farms beef is famously found in many exclusive 5-star steak restaurants. Snake River Farms, available at your local neighborhood Rosars.
Are you too hot? Are you too cold? Did you know that you don't have to just deal with it? We at Ambient Air Solutions understand how important comfort plays on your emotions, health, and quality of life on a daily basis. Ambient Air Solutions offers 24/7 emergency service for residential and commercial clients. We also offer financing to help ease the financial stress and burden of a lifelong investment. Call Ambient Air Solutions at 406-577-1818 and leave it to the professionals. Ambient Air Solutions, simplifying heating and cooling.
At Montana's Rib and Chop House, our staff is dedicated to creating extraordinary experiences that raise the bar in each of our communities. Enjoy premium steaks, fresh seafood, and award-winning baby back ribs. We look forward to sharing a little Rocky Mountain hospitality with you. 11:34 to go in the first half. Montana State is leading 19-12 over Sac State. A hot offensive start today. On the women's side, Tricia Binford and her crew lead by 5 at home against Sac State today. So nice start there, trying to keep Sac State winless today. 5 points early for Merritt Dykstra. All right, so Chika Naduka got blocked before that last media timeout, but the Bobcats will maintain the possession as they inbound on their own baseline. Patterson puts it into Sam Lekelot, who just checked in. Gives it to Patterson, who's had a hot hand early today. Up to Naduka. Handoff for Turner. Takes it to the free throw line. Steps to his left. Tries a jumper. Left it short. And a foul going after the rebound. Charge to Chika Naduka. His first. So Naduka takes a seat. Brandon Walker back into the ball game for the Bobcats. Sitting at the First Interstate Bank broadcast position today. Courtside at the Nest. Capacity of just over 1,000. Their biggest crowd this year was 810 fans. And they're going to get there today. Nunn takes it to the right corner for the Hornets. Up to Austin Patterson. Patterson holding. Gives it over to the right wing. Now Duncan Powell has it. Dribbles to his right. Had it poked free by Ford. 7 to shoot. Powell recovers. 5 to shoot. Powell jump past the left corner. Nunn lets a 3 in the air. Got it. A high arcing shot. At the end of the shot clock, Bailey Nunn gets it to go. And Montana State's lead is cut to 4. Lecolot out to Ford on the left wing. Throws into Eddie Turner. He's near the left corner, then takes it out higher, gets into the lane, tries a floater, missed it badly left. Rebound, Sac State. Nunn pushing the tempo along the right sideline. Up to the top for Holt. Picks up the dribble. Gets rid of it to Z Homoda on the left wing. Homoda crossing over. Bounce pass down to the mid-post left side. Holt backing in on Walker. Gets himself into the middle of the lane. Turns, fall away jumper, airballed it. Ford saves it across the baseline. Great hustle by Rob Ford once again. Ford gets it back and takes it down the right sideline. Drives to the right baseline, gives it to Walker. He gets himself into the post, spins to the left shoulder, and travel. Turnover and a travel by Montana State. Bobcats leading it 19-15 with 9:58 to go in the first half. This game is brought to you in part by the Montana State Fund, covering Montana's workers with workers' comp and safety know-how. Workplace safety, you're naked without it. More at safemt.com. Up at the top, Scooter's got the dribble, fires to Homoda, down on the left elbow, gets to the mid-post, tries a jumper and banks it in, and one. Knocks it off the glass and draws the foul on Sam Lecolot, his first. Boy, heck of a finish. Tough shot. Z Homoda, who's got great size at 6'7", able to get up over everybody and finish that thing off. 9:44 left in the first half. Free throw is good by Homoda. His first 3 points today. The lead cut to 1 for Montana State. Garacki going hard to the rack, lays it up, and a blocking foul. Count the bucket, I believe. Didn't signal. Are they saying that's a shot or not? Count it. And one. Z Homoda picks up the foul while he tried to take the charge. The officials discussed it to decide if it was going to count the bucket or not. They do. Garacki's got 4 with a chance for more at the line. Montana State up by 3. The free throw is no good. Garacki got his own rebound, goes right back up, missed the shot, and the rebound corralled by Sacramento State. Sac State into the front court with the dribble. 9:29 to go in the first half. Homoda drives, lost the dribble down the block, kicks it into the right corner after picking it up. Then to Holt, then to Patterson at the top of the key. Patterson with the dribble, had it stripped free and it's stolen. Garacki's got the theft. He's in transition, slows it down. Throws to Turner, pumps the left corner 3, and now Montana State gets into their set. Walker takes it to the right wing. Hands off for Garacki, gets behind a screen, thought about a 3, now drives to the free throw line, pull-up jumper, swirls in. Brian Garacki starting to feel it now. He's got 6. That matches his point total in the Idaho State game where he was battling foul trouble. 8:45 remaining in the first half. Bobcats leading 23-18. Bounce into Duncan Powell for the Hornets. He works on Lecolot mid-post right side. Powell backing into his chest, into the lane, pivoting on the right foot, up, got it to go. Circus shot by Duncan Powell. Great defense. And Powell just kind of heaved it up blindly and found a way to put it home. Montana State from right to left. They lead by 3 of 23-20, 8:20 to go first half. Trying to hand Sac State their first home loss in conference play. Ford with it on a yo-yo. To the free throw line, down to Walker, leans in, knocks it off the window and in. Brandon Walker's got 6. Great balance from the Bobcat offense today. Up the top, Scuda takes it to the left wing, throws to Duncan Powell. He's got it now on the right wing. Defense switches off. It's Garacki against Powell. Powell backing in, spins to the left shoulder, and he got blocked. Brian Garacki with the swat. He picks up the loose ball, throws ahead to Lecolot on the left wing, and then gives it to Walker in the left corner. Bobcat setting it up. Walker against a guard. Gets himself into the lane, goes up, floats it. No, but he'll go to the line. He had the mismatch, and he said, just clear it out. This is all me. He draws the foul on Austin Patterson. And Brandon Walker will be at the line When we come back, we got a good one today. We're taking a break from the First Interstate Bank broadcast position. 7:41 to go in the first half. Montana State leading Sac State 25-20. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball presented by Learfield.
For all of your tree and lawn care needs, turn to Arbor Medic Tree and Lawn Care, a proud sponsor of MSU Athletics. Arbor Medic Tree and Lawn Care provides outstanding service for your landscape. For pruning, removals, stump grinding, tree moving, plant health care, and all of your landscaping maintenance needs. Check out Arbor Medic Tree and Lawn Care. Wade duly certified arborist.
With friendly customer service and an outstanding location near Montana State University in the base of the Bridger Mountain Range, Country Inn & Suites by Radisson is the perfect place to begin your Bozeman adventure. Country Inn & Suites offers a hot and delicious Be Our Guest breakfast buffet each morning. Free Wi-Fi is available throughout the property, and we have a business center and meeting rooms. Our indoor pool and hot tub is a great way to relax after a day of fun, and the on-site fitness center will keep your workout goals on track. We have spacious king and double queen suites with a full-size sleeper sofa available, and every room in Country Inn & Suites is smoke-free. Reserve your room today.
Join Town Pump's Pump It Up Rewards Plus program and never pay full price for fuel again.
Save 5 cents on every gallon every day at any Town Pump across Montana.
Plus, earn and redeem points on your favorite in-store items to get free stuff with our clubs.
Stop in and pick up a rewards card. Download the Pump It Up Rewards Plus app today.
Or visit townpump.com/rewards to register and start saving.
In Montana, parenting is important to us. Figuring it out doesn't come easy. In the parentingmontana.org podcast, we talk with experts about the challenges and joys of being in a parenting role. Parentingmontana.org, tools for your child's success. Well, this place is rocking today. Stuffed to the gills. Probably going to be the largest crowd of the year here. Our largest earlier this year was a little over 800. And this place is packed up tonight. It's their Greek night, so all the sororities and fraternities have come out in full force on the opposite side of the Bobcat bench. It's just bleachers along each sideline. They've got some folding chairs for some baseline seats underneath the hoop to our left, but that's it. And the student section today literally overflowing. They've got a whole chunk of kids standing in front of that, kind of in the corner near the entrance. So it's getting close to calling the fire marshal and making sure this thing is not too full as Brandon Walker misses the first of his 2 free throws. Walker's had a great 7-game stretch, but he has really struggled from the free throw line in conference play. Next shot is up. No good. He missed them both. And Sac State has the rebound. And Walker shooting just 54% from the free throw line in conference play, and he misses his first 2 today. Bobcats up 5. Hornets with the ball in the home whites to our right. Scuda takes it out to the left wing. Looking for Hamoda. Finds him with Eddie Turner trying to deny. Hamoda works his way down to the right block. Goes up. The shot's no good. Got his own rebound. Then it was stripped free. Loose. Recovered. Out to the right wing. This 3-ball is no good. And Brandon Walker grabs the rebound. Rob Ford the other way without numbers. Puts his head down. Works his way underneath. And we have a whistle and a foul on Sacramento State. Emil Scuda picks up his first. .706 remaining in the first half. Bobcats will inbound the basketball on the baseline. They're up by 5. Now what? Something happened. We got a whistle here. Do we have blood? They're mopping something up on the floor. Ball contact foul, so I think Maywin hit the ball. Yeah, dead ball technical. So Maywin picks up the foul. I think he just tipped the ball. And that'll allow Brian Garacki to shoot a free throw. 2 of them. Wow, big call. So Maywin touched the dead ball at a point when he couldn't. First free throw is good. And He'll line up a second. I didn't see when he had touched the ball or not. And Garacki knocks them both down. So 2 free throws on dead ball technical by Maywin. 7:06 remaining in the first half. Bobcats up 27-20. Big free throws. Turner inbounds to Garacki in the left corner, lets it fly for 2, and it's good. Had his foot on the line, and Brian Garacki reins it in, and he's having a monster day, the first to double figures with 10. Cats up 9. That was a 4-point possession. Hamoda up to Powell. Hands it off to Skoda at the top, to the free throw line. Down to the left block for Powell. Working on Lekolot. His pass into the interior. Tip free. Bobcats got a hand in there. Lekolot picks up the loose ball. Turner into the front court. Curls to the free throw line. Out to Garacki. He drives from the left wing. Garacki into the paint. Spins to the right shoulder. In amongst the trees. Misses the layup but gets himself to the line. Garacki draws the foul. Nicole Maywin just picked up another foul. And now free throws for Brian Garacki. Serving all your garage door needs, StoreTech is raising the door on quality. Montana State with 3 threes today, sponsored by Wendy's, 2 of them from Tyler Patterson. Garacki's free throw is good. He's got 11 points now. 10 points from Garacki. 6 from Walker, 6 from Patterson, 4 from Turner, 3 from Ford. Good balance by the Bobcats today. Next free throw is good. A dozen for Brian Garacki. Already had a 29-point performance on the road in Pocatello to open his Big Sky Conference career. Cats up by 11 now, starting to gain a little momentum. They've got their largest lead of the day.
Hey, we need the opposite party.
Lob to the free throw line. Holding. And has a foul. Oh, it was a big swack by Eddie Turner. Rob Ford encouraging him to come up instead of down. It was right there for the taking. He was kind of holding it lackadaisically, and Turner took a big kind of overhand swing. Didn't need to do all that. Skuta will inbound to the right sideline here with the Hornets down by 11. 6:09 to go in the first half. This one's fun today. Both teams coming out with a lot of energy. Skuta to the mid-post right side. Kicks it out to the top. Beatty working on Lekolot. Hands it off. Now an open topside 3. Too strong. Offensive rebound. Holt back up. No, but he draws the foul. Where's it going? On Eddie Turner. Turner picks up 2 quick fouls. So Turner has his second. Rob Ford has to come back in. And now free throws here for Jacob Holtz. They played 50 games over the last 2 years at Santa Clara before transferring here. It's been a double-digit score. First free throw is good. Turner was frustrated. He felt like he wasn't the one who had committed the foul. So he takes a seat on the bench. He's kind of prowling around. Next free throw. No good. Brandon Walker the rebound. Montana State with the ball from right to left. They lead by 10. 5:45 remaining in the first half. Out to Garacki on the left wing. Handoff for Ford. Spins to the left, down to the left baseline. Out to Garacki in the left corner. Takes it out, goes to the top for Walker. Brandon Walker to the free throw line with 5 to shoot. Kicks it out, Garacki with a topside 3. Book it. A high-arcing, raining 3 from Brian Garacki, who has a 15-point first half. Bobcats up by 13. Holt throws it over to the left elbow. Beatty holding it out high. Hands it off for Hamoda. He triggers the topside 3. Rimming off the front iron. No good. Brandon Walker the rebound. Bobcats from right to left. Walker takes it along the right sideline and hands off for Patterson on the right wing. Back to Walker on the right baseline. Back to the basket. Backing in. Spins left shoulder. Hooks it up and got it to go. A flat shot for Brandon Walker. Kisses off the window and falls through. And Brandon Walker having a big first half. He's got 8. Montana State up 15. Scuda on the drive, down to the left block, into the paint, spinning, hooks it, got it. Shifty move by Emil Scuda. He's got 8 for the freshman. Bobcats from right to left, leading 36-23. 4:23 remaining in the first half. Cats have hit their last 5 shots. They've been beasts offensively, and now a foul away from the ball, and Z Hamoda just picked up the foul. Second foul on Hamoda, 2 fouls on Maywin, so a pair of starters have a pair of fouls for Sac State. 4:17 remaining in the first half. Montana State up 36-23. They're shooting 67% in the first half. They've hit a clean 2/3 of their shots. Paducah takes the inbounds pass, hands it off for Ford. He gets into the lane, down to the right block. Ford leans in with the right hand, missed the shot. Rebound, Sac State. Hornets rushing from left to right. Bailey Nunn slows it down. Freshman slings to the top. Hand off for Austin Patterson. Goes it over to Powell on the left wing. Into the post, knocked free. Naduka's got the steal, and he gets it out to Patterson. Bobcats into the front court. Ford with a 3. That's no good. And Sac State has the rebound. Nunn. Almost traveled on the left wing when he stopped. Cats up 36-23. 3:30 remaining in the first half. Sac State with the ball. Nunn at the top. Accelerates into the lane. Hands it off underneath, and Powell's there with a 2-hand slam. And then a double technical. I think? No. Is he calling time? So an official timeout, not a double technical. They're going to go back and review and see how 2 guys ended up on the floor together. I believe on the previous possession, so not this one. Yeah, it was he said the previous possession to this one. He went back and said they want to go take a look at how 2 guys got tangled up. I think it was on the previous possession of Sac State. Okay. So it was after that ball was loose. Chika Naduka had ended up on the floor, and he was saving it out to one of his guys. There was a little bit of a trip. I see what they saw live, where Bowen Beatty ended up on the floor because Naduka had kind of rolled over as he was getting rid of the ball. His legs were up, and so it's close to a trip, but I don't think it was intentional. We'll see what they want to add here. As his legs did go up, and that's what they're looking at. And it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to get that. We're going to take a break. 3:21 to go in the first half. Bobcats leading 36-25 over the Hornets. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball presented by Learfield.
When garage door issues happen, don't just call anybody. Call the pros at DoorTech. Our family-owned and operated business happily serves the Gallatin Valley. We install and service residential, commercial, and custom overhead doors and operators. With factory-trained and certified technicians, we're committed to quality, value, and long-term relationships. Call us at 582-1623 and let us help you with the solution to all your garage door needs. DoorTech is raising the door on quality. Your region's only premier authorized Rainer dealer.
At Jersey Mike's, watching them freshly slice the meat and cheese for my sub is a sight to behold. The layers of ham, salami, and pepperoni are even more glorious than the pink and orange layers of a sunrise. Yeah, the sun's pretty and all that, but in about 7 billion years it's going to explode, obliterating the earth and every living thing on it. And if there's no sun, there's no subs. Meanwhile, the only thing a sub ever obliterated was my hunger. Freshly sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Town & Country Foods is a proud supporter of Bobcat Athletics. As a locally owned company, we believe the benefit of buying local helps support the local economies in southwest Montana. Our stores offer great selections of items you need every day, including organics, specialty foods, fresh meats and produce, along with incredible selections from our bakery and deli departments. Town & Country Foods is 100% employee-owned and serves southwest Montana with 8 locations. Visit your local Town & Country Foods today. Go Cats!
Back to the First Interstate Bank broadcast position. The Bobcats leading at 36-25 over the Hornets. 3:21 to go in the first half. They had an official timeout, which took us to our under 4 media timeout to review some contact that Keaton Gillogly had with his legs, see if there was any trip there. There was not, and rightfully they didn't add anything. But you could see on the replay why they wanted to look at it. But nothing added, we're good to go. So Bobcats with the ball. Great atmosphere here in Sacramento today. And an illegal screen. Yep. Keaton Gillogly got too wide. And he's hit for the foul. And that's his second. So Gillogly and Turner with a pair of fouls today. Sac State with the ball to our right. Nunn has it on the center logo. Bounce to the left wing and it's stolen. Brandon Walker has the thief. He's into the front court and draws the foul. Bailey Nunn tried to take it away from him, and he's tagged for the foul. Brandon Walker was trying to lead the break. With that foul, it'll send Walker to the line for a 1-and-1. Town Pump is proud sponsor of the Brawl of the Wild rivalry series between Montana State and the University of Montana. It's all sports all season long. Look for special Brawl of the Wild promotions at your local Town Pump. So Walker had a steal. Then he got fouled on the break. The front end of the 1-and-1 is good. Much needed after missing 2 free throws earlier. Brian Garacki has 15 points in the first half today. Now Walker with 9 with another free throw to come. Cats might have caught a break on that foul call. That free throw is no good. Rattles out. 9 points for Walker. And he's 1 of 4 at the free throw line. Nunn gives it up to the top. And a foul on Garacki. His first. And it was being held up top by Bowen Beatty. They didn't call the initial foul when he hit him on the forearm, and then he hit him again, and that's when they tagged him. Yeah, boy, the student section has showed up today. They're standing along the baseline now. First step free throw on the 1-and-1 is good. From Bowen Beatty, the 7-foot freshman. He's been getting better and better. Next free throw is good. Beatty's got his first 2 points. 2:42 remaining in the first half. Montana State up 37-27. Ford bent over the bounce. Takes it to the left wing. Gives it to Walker at the elbow. Working on the freshman now. Back to the basket on the right block. Picks up the dribble, throws to Ford. Comes right around the screen, throws it back to Walker. Tip pass, recovers. The jumper swirls off, no good from the elbow by Walker. Sac State has the rebound. Bailey Nunn over to the left wing. Back up to the top for Powell. Throws it back to Beatty. Down into the post and a foul. I think it's going on Patterson. It is. Patterson has his second foul. So 2 fouls on Gillogly, Turner, and Patterson. On the other side, 2 starters, Hamoda and Maywin, have a pair of fouls today. First free throw is good. Kovachev knocking down his first point of the day, another freshman on this team. Second-year head coach David Patrick really had a lot of turnover after last year. So a lot of youth on this team. Second free throw is no good, and Powell wins the offensive rebound, and then they call a whistle and a foul on Garacki. His second. Goes up and asks the official what he did. Doesn't like the explanation. It's not going to change. The free throw is no good by Powell. It's a calm conversation. It's a back and forth. It's a chit-chat. Garacki takes a seat with the 2 fouls. Patterson into the game. Powell with the second free throw. That is good. 3 points for Duncan Powell. 2-0. Puts it up with the left hand. No good. Garone has the rebound. Bobcats from right to left. Shovel pass ahead to Ford. He crosses over into the lane, weaves through the paint, picks it up, throws to the corner. Patterson has the dribble. Back to Ford. Rob Ford calls out the play. Give it to Walker with a minute to go in the first half. Handoff for Patterson at the top of the key. Patterson to the elbow. The left elbow jumper is no good. The Bobcats have now missed their last 6 shots. Volchek. Hands off for Beatty. Beatty working on Walker. Puts it on the floor down to the right baseline. Backing into the lane. Turns with a lefty hook. Left it short. Offensive rebound. Knocked out of bounds. Bobcat ball. Ford was there to knock it off the Hornets player underneath. And it'll be Montana State ball up 37-29 with 36 seconds to go in the first half. Some full court pressure here from Sac State. Into Rob Ford in deep. Bobcats up 37-29. Ford into the front court, and he calls a timeout. Bobcat basketball is brought to you in part by Kendall Ford Lincoln of Bozeman, a proud supporter of Montana State athletics. We're big fans of teamwork, dedication, and helping customers find their best deals on the perfect vehicle to fit their needs. Get started at KendallFordBozeman.com. Kendall, let's start something great. Montana State shooting 52% in the first half. 14 of 27. They started by going 7 of their first 7 from the field today. But now they've missed their last 6 shots. So it's been very up and down today, with a stretch of 7 straight makes and a stretch of 6 straight misses. Brian Garacki leading the way with 15 points. But he's on the bench right now with the 2 personal fouls. Brandon Walker has 9. Cats do not have any bench points today, outscored 11-0. Sac State to inbound. Montana State to inbound on the left side. Garone lobs it into the backcourt. 5-second differential between the shot and game clocks. So 25 seconds to go, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Bobcats with the ball. Ford with a calm dribble just on the other side of the half-court line. 10 to shoot. End of the first half. Ford with 5. Ford to the right wing with 4. Steps up for the 3 ball. Bang! At the end of the shot clock, Ford for 3. 3 seconds left. Patterson to the half-court line, 2. Takes the deep shot. Got blocked. Garone was there. End of the first half. And the Bobcats have a healthy 11-point lead at the break. Rob Ford just lulling him to sleep before he drills the right wing 3 ball. And Rob Ford with a quiet 6 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. So at halftime, Montana State leads Sacramento State 40-29. We'll take a break. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
For every adventure and every mishap, Bozeman Health provides expert, personalized care to each person, going well beyond traditional health care. We're your partner in health and well-being, working together for your day-to-day and the decades to come. With care sites in Belgrade, Big Sky, and Bozeman, and with the only hospitals in the Gallatin Valley, Bozeman Health keeps your care close to home. Find a Bozeman Health provider today at bozemanhealth.org.
As a Montana parent, I want to be at my best for my child. I've learned that if I want to be at my best, then I need to take care of myself. ParentingMontana.org has podcast episodes about taking care of my own health and well-being, improving my relationship with my parenting partner, and supporting my child's physical and mental health. I found the podcast to be informative, relatable, and I can tune in whenever I have time. ParentingMontana.org, tools for your child's success.
Brought to you by SAMHSA and Montana DPHHS.
Banking doesn't stop because the weekend comes around or the sunset paints our big sky. We know you work hard for your money and need access to it 24/7, 365 wherever you are. Stockman Bank's online and mobile banking lets you live every single moment of your day with confidence to stay in touch with your money via smartphone, tablet, or desktop computer. See the difference banking with Stockman Bank makes for you. Stockman Bank, Montana's brand of banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Universal Athletic has been a proud supporter of Bobcat Athletics for over 45 years. Check out their great selection of Bobcat apparel and accessories for all your game day needs. Shop in-store at their North 7th Avenue location or online at shop.msubobcats.com for everything you need to cheer on your Bobcats. Universal Athletic, a proud supporter of Bobcat Athletics for over 45 years. Go Cats!
Welcome to the Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Montana halftime show. The Bobcats are leading the Hornets today 40-29 at halftime. It is a madhouse here today. People want to talk down about this arena when you go around the conference. Yes, it's small. I get it. It only seats 1,000 as their capacity, but it's with the small and the size, it gets pretty loud here. And today, it is just totally packed. It's their Greek night, so all the sororities and fraternities are filled up. To our right on the other side, they're loud. They're loving it. They've taken up basically all of the seats on the opposite side, and they're standing along the baseline right now. And unofficially, it sounds like they're going to be announcing an attendance of about 1,200 today. So today is not the usual day at the Nest. This is a great, great college atmosphere. Even if it's not a ton of people, this is good stuff. So people have showed up and showed out today. Remind you that Real Milk is a nutrient-rich product. It contains 13 essential nutrients from vitamin A to zinc, all of which are important for a healthy immune system and overall wellness. That's 13 nutrients with seemingly endless benefits. Reach for milk and make every sip count. Bobcats leading it 40-29 at halftime. We're going to take a break from the First Interstate Bank broadcast position. We'll get you a full rundown of the scoring in a bit. We'll get you caught up on the rest of the Big Sky action with first place on the line in both men's and women's basketball. We'll tell you how Coach Binford and her crew are doing, and we'll tell you about the biggest game of the night across all of college basketball between LSU and South Carolina on the women's side. But for now, we're stepping aside for the Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Montana halftime show. Bobcats leading it 40-29 at halftime over the Hornets. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
I wanted to put up a fence to protect my tomato plants. So I grabbed this, and then I did this. But instead of yielding a big crop, I hit a utility line and had to pay $1,200 in repairs. I didn't just lose my pride and joy. I could no longer afford the new stovetop I'd been saving up for. Next time, I'm going to make my free call to 811 before I dig.
Learn from Curry and hundreds of others. Call 811 before you dig.
Brought to you by Montana811.org.
Are you too hot? Are you too cold? Did you know that you don't have to just deal with it? We at Ambient Air Solutions understand how important comfort plays on your emotions, health, and quality of life on a daily basis. Ambient Air Solutions offers 24/7 emergency service for residential and commercial clients. We also offer financing to help ease the financial stress and burden of a lifelong investment. Call Ambient Air Solutions at 406-577-1818 and leave it to the professionals. Ambient Air Solutions, simplifying heating and cooling.
The Gallatin Valley is thriving, and Bozeman is not only a destination for families to live, work, and play, it's also a destination for businesses. The Bozeman Area Chamber of Commerce is a great way to get involved in Bozeman's thriving business community. The Bozeman Chamber Economic Partnership assists existing businesses through expansion, grows new companies in our community, and attracts fresh opportunities for Gallatin County. Bozeman, our community, a jewel among the Northern Rockies. For more information, go to bozemanchamber.com.
Bridger Brewing is home to award-winning locally crafted beer and pizza and is proud to support all things Bobcat sports. Open 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily, last beer served at 8 p.m., and located right across from the Brick Breeden Fieldhouse. Stop by after the game today to enjoy a cold pint of beer and a slice of made-from-scratch delicious pizza. Dine-in service and online ordering for takeout are both available. Check out BridgerBrewing.com and at Bridger Brewing on Instagram and Facebook, and stay tuned for updates on our newest adventure in Three Forks, Montana.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by Montana State University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
And Blue Shield of Montana halftime show. The nest is buzzing today. Bobcats are leading 40-29, but they have been in a great basketball atmosphere today. All right, let's take a look at some of the numbers from this first half of play as the Bobcats shoot 54% from the field. They hit 5 Wendy's three-pointers, 5 of 8 from downtown, and 5 of 9 from the free throw line, so they've been just as good at the line as they have been at the three-point line, which is not always a good thing. On the other side, Sac State 33% from the field, just 1 of 9 from the three-point line, and 10 of 13 from the free throw line. The Bobcats force the Hornets into 8 turnovers, which is what they were averaging the last 2 games individually, but Cats got them into that in the first half today, which is a good sign. So Sac State has struggled with the turnover, but today 8 turnovers in that first half. The Bobcats -6 on the glass today. Sac State dominating the offensive glass, 9 offensive rebounds today. They are first in the conference in that regard, and they are adding to it today. But the Bobcat defense has 7 steals in this one, so that's a nice number there. For Rob Ford, he's got 1 more steal today, so that puts him at 57 steals on the year. That is 7th all-time on the single-season list. Individually today for the Bobcats, they were led by Brian Garak, who had 15 points on 5 of 6 shooting. He hit 1 Wendy's three-pointer and went 4 of 5 from the free throw line with 4 rebounds. Brandon Walker had 9 points, 3 rebounds. Rob Ford, 6 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Tyler Patterson with a pair of threes. He's got 6 points. Eddie Turner has 4. Bobcats, though, coming off the bench, 0 bench points today, outscored in bench points 11-0. For Sac State, they're led by Skoda. He's got 8 points today, 5 for Powell, 5 for Nunn, 3 for Holt, 3 for Homoda was very quiet, 1 of 5 from the field. And then 2 points for Beatty, 2 points for Patterson. So overall, the Bobcat defense did a pretty solid job holding Sac State to just 33% from the field. So that's the full rundown of the scoring after 1 half of play. All right, we're going to take a break. Bobcats leading it at halftime up 40-29 over the Hornets. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball presented by Learfield.
All right, team, bring it in. We have 5 minutes left on the clock. We got to show them what we're made of. Woohoo, yeah! We need to focus. Every save counts, especially when it comes to fill-ups at Conoco.
What? Coach?
We're going to go back out there and save money when we fill up with the Fuel Forward app. So anytime from this day forward, whenever we're at Conoco, we're going to use that app. Bring it in. Conoco on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Conoco! Let's go, Cats. Download the Fuel Forward app and save with every fill-up at Conoco. Proud sponsor of the Montana State Bobcats.
Are you craving more Bobcat basketball action? Join us every Tuesday night at the Rib and Chop House in Bozeman for the ultimate MSU basketball experience. Coaches Matt Logie and Tricia Binford are ready to spill the beans on all things Bobcat basketball. Plus, catch the inside scoop from new student-athlete guests each week. Don't miss out on an exclusive behind-the-scenes look into the Bobcat program. We've got exciting prizes, delicious food, and a chance to interact with the coaches. It all tips off at 6:30 every Tuesday at the Rib and Chop House. Cheer on our Cats and make it a night to remember.
Hello, tomorrow. We may not know exactly what you've got in store for us, for our routines and our normals. But here's the thing. Turns out, we've got this. We haven't seen everything, but we have seen ourselves be more ready for whatever you bring than we thought we would be. So when it comes to tomorrow, bring on the day. First Interstate, built for you. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. Visit us at firstinterstate.com.
Montana Fence, located in Billings, Bozeman, Great Falls, and Kalispell, is Montana's largest fencing superstore. Get everything you need for your fencing projects at rock bottom pricing. Low prices on all styles of farm fence, chain link, vinyl privacy, ornamental iron, cedar pickets, continuous panels, wood privacy. We have it all. Quality materials at truckload prices. Let the experts at Montana Fence help you plan your next project. Whether you use our team or do it yourself, check out Montana Fence.
Back on the Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Montana halftime show. Montana State is leading Sac State 40-29 at halftime. All right, let's take a look at some other scores now. Let's start on the men's side in Big Sky play. A battle for first place out in Cheney today. Eastern Washington at 5-0. Northern Colorado 4-1. Eastern Washington leading at halftime, up 38-31. The other game going on right now on the men's side, Northern Arizona, a comfortable lead over Idaho with a nice start in the second half. They're 46-39 against Idaho right now, and then Montana and Portland State are getting ready to tip off. Meanwhile, the women have a 14-point lead at halftime. They've held Sac State to just 25% from the field. Natalie Picton leads the way with 7 points. So the women doing their job today. Staying on the women's side, it was Eastern Washington beating Northern Colorado in women's basketball, winning 68-62. So the Eastern Washington women are 6-0. Northern Colorado on the women's side 4-2. And Northern Arizona goes to 5-1 on the women's side with a 65-53 win. So the women have Eastern at 6-0, Northern Arizona at 5-1. And then the premier college basketball game today, LSU trailing at South Carolina 76-70 at the end of that fourth quarter, the final moment. So it looks like South Carolina is going to stay undefeated here and go to 18-0 as the number one team in the nation in women's basketball. All right, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the start of the second half. And actually, before we go to the break, let's pause 10 seconds for our network station identification. You're listening to Montana State Basketball.
AM 1450 KMMS, Bozeman, 1340 KPRK Livingston, where Montana talks.
I'm Keaton Gillogly with Jesse Ropolato back in the studios. We're taking a break. Bobcats leading it at halftime, up 40-29 over the Hornets. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
The Gallatin Valley is thriving, and Bozeman is not only a destination for families to live, work, and play, it's also a destination for businesses. The Bozeman Area Chamber of Commerce is a great way to get involved in Bozeman's thriving business community. The Bozeman Chamber Economic Partnership assists existing businesses through expansion, grows new companies in our community, and attracts fresh opportunities for Gallatin County. Bozeman, our community, a jewel among the Northern Rockies. For more information, go to bozemanchamber.com.
At Montana State University, students shape signature experiences that take them across the state and into local communities. MSU is dedicated to its land-grant mission, integrating transformational learning, discovery, and service that improves lives. You'll find our students teaching across Montana, conducting research in the heart of Yellowstone National Park, or even creating small shelter prototypes to address homelessness. Montana State University. Think outside.
There is a local ranch just outside of Boise, Idaho, that has masterfully bred Japanese Wagyu cattle with American Angus cattle. Now this American-style Wagyu beef is available to you and your family. Rosars presents Snake River American-style Wagyu beef. Snake River Farms beef is famously found in many exclusive five-star steak restaurants. Snake River Farms, available at your local neighborhood Rosars.
If you're in need of structural engineering for your residential, commercial, or wireless telecommunications project, Ascent Engineering provides comprehensive solutions for your project's success. Ascent Engineering is now serving the Big Sky Country in southwestern Montana. Whether it's a new residential home, new commercial building, long-awaited remodel, covered outdoor living space, retaining wall, or telecommunications tower, Ascent Engineering is your expert at providing forensics, assessments, or designs. Ascent Engineering is a proud supporter of your Montana State Bobcats.
Now that'll wrap up our Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Montana halftime show. We let you know that the McDonald's delivery of the half from that first half comes from Brian Garacchio at 15 points, presented by your locally owned and operated McDonald's of Montana. The Bobcats inbound to basketball, and we are underway in the second half. Montana State leading 40-29. Eddie Turner bounces into Brandon Walker in the mid-post right side. Pivoting, doubled, and a travel. Drag that pivot foot. And the Cats turn the ball over, only their fifth of the day. See every pulse-pounding, buzzer-beating play in astounding detail with a patient experience that's second to none. Experienced doctors and advanced technology. Vance Thompson Vision, the official LASIK and cataract surgeons of the Bobcats, is your home for laser vision correction. Learn more at VanceThompsonVision.com. Sac State with a basketball. They work from right to left offensively. Skuda takes it down and can't finish the layup on the left side. Fist fight for the rebound, out of bounds, and it's going to Montana State. Rob Ford kind of cranked his wrist on it. Looks like he's all right. As tough as they come. Eddie Turner sporting a navy blue Under Armour headband today. Takes it out to the right wing. Dribbles left into the lane. Pulls up. The runner is up. Too strong. Fight for the rebound. Whistle and a foul. And Eddie Turner gets hit for the foul going after the board. That's quickly his third after he ran into some foul trouble in the first half. Chunky start to begin the second half now. 45 seconds into the second half. Montana State leading by 11. Skuda out to the left wing. Over to Powell on the right wing. Guarded by Garacki. Handoff for Hamoda. Around to Holt. Give it to Patterson. Austin Patterson. That three ball is an air ball. Offensive rebound. Shot clock doesn't reset. 8 to shoot. Out to Skuda at the top. 7. Skuda on the drive. Down to the right baseline. 4. Bounce pass into the lane. Holt spinning. Hooking. No. Fight for the rebound. And Powell wins the offensive board. Out to Patterson. He airballs the 3. And a jump ball is Holt and Walker tied up. And it'll stay with Sac State. Boy, a long trip down the floor now for the Bobcat defense. 2 offensive rebounds and the jump ball. Cats sitting at 4-2 in conference play. Sac State 2-4. Bobcats looking for their second road win of the conference season. Holt on the left wing with 10 to shoot. Gives to Hamoda. Steps to his left. Triggers a 3. That's no good. Fight for the rebound and a foul as the ball goes out of bounds. Over the back on Jacob Holt. His first. Bobcats going from left to right. A little pressure here in the backcourt by Sac State. Not much. Patterson just picks up Turner in the backcourt. Turner can cruise across the timeline. Give it to Walker. Handoff for Ford. Dribbles right to the mid-post. Lost the handle, out of bounds. And it's staying here. That's a break. That definitely went off for Ford. Bobcats will take it. Now the other official coming down. It should be Sac State ball. They're talking about it now. And it's going to stay with Montana State. Okay. Boy, that really looked like it went off Ford. Now a whistle and a foul on number 10. Skuda picks up his second. Okay, like we said, chunky start to the second half. Turner to inbound on the baseline. Still looking. Gets it to Patterson on the right wing. Handoff back to Turner. He backs it out near the half-court line. Give it to Walker. Brandon Walker to the free throw line with the dribble. Now gets into the post. Spins the left shoulder with the right hand. Lays it good. Got whacked on the arm. Didn't matter. Brandon Walker back into double figures, and he has 11. Stringing together a great stretch of games over the last month and a half. That's Brandon Walker. Skuda has the dribble out on the logo at the top. Takes it to the right wing. Then throws it out to Holt. Holt moves along the perimeter to our left. Give it to Hamoda. Pressured by Ford. Hamoda drives. Pump fake from the left baseline. The jumper is good. Let the traffic clear, and Z Hamoda, one of their better scorers, now has 5 points. Brandon Walker has it at the free throw line. Picks it up, throws to Turner. Eddie Turner takes it down to the mid-post. Back up to Patterson, around to Ford. Into the left corner. Here's a 3. That's good. Brian Garacki has 18 tonight. Cats back up by 14. Montana State up 45-31. 3 minutes gone in the second half. Powell on the drive. Had it poked away by Turner. Garacki's in transition. Racing from left to right to the rack. Lost it and draws the foul. And he'll shoot 2. Skuda picks up the foul, his third. And Garacki is going to the line. They got fouled as he was going toward that student section. They're beside themselves. Andy Thompson, the head football coach, is here. He's sitting courtside on the opposite side of the sideline. Sam Lecolot getting to check in. Cats are catching some breaks right now. Got to make it count. The free throw is good. Brian Garacki having a monster day. 19 points on 6 of 7 shooting, a pair of Wendy's three-pointers, 4 rebounds. He's at the line again for his 7th free throw attempt. He's currently 5 of 6. Gillogly's shot is good. He hits them both. What a night for Brian Gillogly again. 20 points today, his 5th 20-point performance in his first year at the D1 level. Bobcats pushing out their lead, leading 47-31. Beatty out on the right wing, hands it off at the top. Handoff back down low to the right block. Beatty lays it up. No, but he draws the foul as he was going up. And Sam Lecolot picks up the quick foul, his second. The Bobcats need your support to go for the win. Donate to the Bobcat Club's 3 to Win campaign to help us reach our $3 million goal supporting student athletes. Free throw is good. Bowen Beatty at the line. Comes with good genes, as they say. His mother, Tracy, played 17 years of pro ball in Australia, and she's all over the all-time record book in that pro Australian league. Beatty hits the second free throw. He's got 4 points. Cats into the front court, leading 47-33. 16 and a half to play in the game. Into Lecolot with a righty finish. What a pass by Brandon Walker. And Sam Lecolot makes it count with his first 2 points of the day. Man, that is great ball movement from the top of the key down to the cutting Lecolot. Nunn throws it up to the top. Handoff on the right wing. A drive, the finger roll is good. Kovacev, he's got 3 points. Bobcats leading it 49-35, 16 minutes to go in the first half. Rob Ford takes it to the right wing to set it up. Given to Walker. Handoff for Lecolot. He's got the dribble on the left wing. Back up to the top for Gillogly. He's had the hot hand all night. Given to Walker at the top of the key. 10 to shoot. Walker down into the post. Up, hammered and fouled. Missed the shot, but he got mauled, and Brandon Walker will head to the line. Good job by Walker, just putting his head down and drawing the second foul on Jacob Holt. That takes us to a break for the First Interstate Bank broadcast position. Montana State leading Sac State 49-35 with 15:40 to go in the ball game. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
Bridger Brewing is home to award-winning locally crafted beer and pizza and is proud to support all things Bobcat sports. Open 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily, last beer served at 8 p.m., and located right across from the Brick Breeden Fieldhouse. Stop by after the game today to enjoy a cold pint of beer and a slice of made-from-scratch delicious pizza. Dine-in service and online ordering for takeout are both available. Check out BridgerBrewing.com and at Bridger Brewing on Instagram and Facebook, and stay tuned for updates on our newest adventure in Three Forks, Montana.
Ready to build your brand? Think Inc. outside the box for your complete branding solutions. Located in Bozeman, Montana, we offer a full print shop for banners, signs, wraps, trade show booths and graphics, promotional products, and much more. If you can think it, we can ink it. We are a proud supporter and corporate sponsor of the MSU Bobcats. Like us on Facebook to see some of our cat wraps. Ready to build your brand? Think Inc. and call us at 406-922-6462 or visit us on the web at inkoutside.com.
Bobcat fans, support both your favorite team and Montana State students. When you shop at MSU bookstores, you help lower the price of course materials for Montana State students. MSU Bookstore is owned by MSU students and faculty and serves as the only not-for-profit campus bookstore in Montana. Shop online at msubookstore.org, at Bobcat Stadium on game days, or on campus in the Strand Union Building. Remember, Bobcat fans, when you shop at MSU Bookstore, all proceeds from your purchase go directly to lowering the cost of course materials for Montana State students.
Join Champs New Kids Club, presented by Billings Clinic Boat. Your $40 membership fee gets you game tickets, Bobcat gear, and more. Sign up today at msubobcats.com/Champs Kids Club. 15 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the ball game. Montana State is leading 49-35 behind a star 20-point performance from Brian Gillogly. Brandon Walker helping out with 11 points on 5 of 6 shooting. The Bobcats knocking down 56% of their shot attempts tonight. Meanwhile, for the men, in the battle for first place out in Cheney today on the First Interstate Bank scoreboard, Eastern's 5-0, Northern Colorado 4-1. They're early in the second half. Eastern leads that game by 5. Montana out to a 1-point lead midway through the first half against Portland State, up 14-13. Brandon Walker's at the line for Montana State. The first free throw is no good. And Brandon Walker's 1 of 5 from the free throw line. He is frustrated, and rightfully so. Rob Ford talking him up. Now Walker's left a lot of points at the line. And he hits that free throw. So Walker's got a dozen today. Bobcats up 15 now. 15:35 to go in the game. Gotta just keep pushing this thing out. Nunn down to the left baseline, backs it out to the left wing. Throws it up to the top for Holt. Handoff at the top of the key. Out to Beatty. He's on the left wing, guarded by Lecolot. Works his way down low. Working on Lecolot into the paint. Turns with a ready hook shot, missed it, and Ford has the rebound for the Bobcats. Fourth rebound for Ford. He throws ahead for Patterson. Back to Ford. Rob on the drive. Kicks it out to the right corner. Lecolot has the dribble. Gives up to the top for Walker. Walker gives to Patterson. He dials up a left wing three. That's no good. The rebound grabbed by Sac State. Bit of a flat possession for the Bobcats. Hornets into the front court to our left. Nunn pivoting at the top. Gives it to Holt on the left wing. Hands off for Hamoda. Fires a pass inside. Holt doubled, had it knocked free. Rob Ford's got the steal. Rob Ford down the right sideline. Crosses over from the wing and draws the bump off Hamoda. So Z Hamoda with the foul, his third. Coach Logie frustrated with some of the execution here. Garacki explaining things to Lecolot now, serving as the translator. Bobcat ball up 50 to 35. 14:29 to go in the game. Into Patterson, right baseline jumper, pure. Tyler Patterson, his first 2 of the day. He's got 8 points. Now Patterson has only cracked 10 points twice in the last 10 games. He's got a chance to get there tonight. Cats, their largest lead of the day, up by 17. Nunn throws to the top. Maywin hands it off on the right wing. Moved around the perimeter to the top. Beatty had it poked free by Naduka. Recovers, 5 to shoot. Here's a contested right wing three, and it's good. Kovachev, line drive three. Now he puts it in. Cats with the ball. They've hit 4 of their last 5 shots. Bounce to Naduka on the right wing. Picks up the dribble, gives to Ford at the top, tries a 3 ball, and it's good. Rob Ford rips the 3. First points in the second half now for Ford. He's up to 9 points. Nunn goes out to Maywin. He tries a 3, and that's good. Everything's raining now. Maywin's 4th 3 of the year. So both teams trading 3 balls now. Cats with it to our right. They're up 55-41. Just over 13 minutes to go in the game. We got a foul out on the right wing. And Austin Patterson has his second. .13:09 remaining in the game. Montana State leading 55-41. Garacki to inbound. Out to Naduka at the top. Gives to Garacki on the left wing. Probing, nowhere to go. Throws to Patterson and around to Ford. He crosses over, puts his head down, gets in amongst the trees, kicks it out to Garacki. Extra pass, tip free, knocked into the backcourt. Rob Ford wins the race for it. 5 to shoot, then 4 out to Patterson. 3 on the right wing, 2 down to Naduka, puts the shot up as the shot clock expires, and he airballs it from the baseline. Turnover by Montana State. Good job to at least get the shot off. Sac State basketball going from right to left. 12:45 remaining in the ball game. Bobcats up 55-41. Want to close this thing out strong. Scuda over to the right wing, Maywin. Hand off for Patterson on that side. Patterson down the right wing. Out to Maywin. He tries the three. No good. Garacki won the rebound. Nice board by Brian Garacki. Ahead to Lekalot. Bobbles the pass. Recovers on the right block. Gets it out to Ford. The Bobcats settle it down. Rob Ford picked up by Duncan Powell. Slings a pass to Garacki. Too high. Turnover. Just a little bit too high. Just a mistake. The Bobcats turn the ball over now for the 7th time today. Sacramento State has cut down the turnovers in the second half, but Bobcat offense has been pretty darn good. They're 5 of 8 from the field since the break. 12 minutes remaining in the game. Into Powell on the right block. Backing in against Lekalot. Throws into Skuta. Handoff underneath. Block foul. Garacki got up top. And he draws the foul as he whacks it away from Maywin. And that'll take us to a timeout for the First Interstate Bank broadcast position. 11:51 to go in the ball game. Montana State up 55-41 over Sac State. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball presented by Learfield.
Hello, tomorrow. We may not know exactly what you've got in store for us, for our routines and our normals. But here's the thing. Turns out, we've got this. We haven't seen everything, but we have seen ourselves be more ready for whatever you bring than we thought we would be. So when it comes to tomorrow, bring on the day. First Interstate, built for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Visit us at firstinterstate.com.
It's time for a wellness tip from SCL Health, now Intermountain Health, an official health partner of the Bobcats. Do you ever feel winded after attending a Bobcats game? Here's something you might not know. Of course you do. You're a true blue and gold Bobcat fan. You sing the fight song at the top of your lungs. Stand up and cheer. Cheer long and loud for dear Montana State. That being said, keep those lungs healthy. The Bobcats need your energy. Learn more at intermountainhealth.org.
Morning people wake up for peace and quiet. McDonald's breakfast people, we wake up for the sweet rush of getting that warm, delicious breakfast right before it ends.
And what's better than waking up to a toasty sausage McMuffin or sweet, savory sausage McGriddles? Waking up to 2. Because when you buy one, you can get another for $1. You can even mix and match. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Valid for item of equal or lesser value.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Montana's Ribbon Chop House has been serving Rocky Mountain communities for over 20 years. Our ability to grow has come through our commitment to Rocky Mountain hospitality, a concept which incorporates a casual attitude with our commitment to loyalty, safety, service, and quality food. We hope you'll be our guest at one of our Montana locations soon. Great time to be a guest at the Ribbon Chop House is on Tuesday nights at 6:30 for Cat Chat, when we talk to both Coach Logie and Coach Binford. 11:51 to go in the ball game. Montana State leading 55-41. So a nice lead here for the Bobcats, shooting 56% from the field. They're 7 of 11 from 3. All three-pointers sponsored by Wendy's. 8 assists sponsored by Aware Mental Health Services. 3 threes from Ford, 2 from Garacki, 2 from Patterson. Brian Garacki has 20 points. He's 6 of 7 from the field. Garacki has a chance to finish the conference season shooting over 50% from the field, over 40% from 3, and over 90% from the free throw line. Cole Maywin is at the line, and his first free throw is good. He had 8 points and 4 rebounds combined with the 2 meetings last year, in which the Bobcats won both of them. Next shot is good. He hits them both. Maywin has 5 points today. Montana State leading 55-43, 11:45 to go in the game. Eddie Turner will check back in after running into some foul trouble late in the first half and early in the third. Ford gives to Lekalot. He's playing near a season-high in minutes. Garacki lets it fly, misses the left wing 3. Offensive rebound, and Naduka draws the foul on the putback. Chika Naduka had the rebound on the offensive glass, and Duncan Powell fouled him on the putback attempt. Good work on the glass. And we talked to Coach Logie in the pregame show, asking him What are you looking for out of the bench? How do you find that consistent contribution there? He pointed right to the rebounding, the defense, the effort, the energy. It's good work right there from Naduka in all of those categories. He's rewarded with a pair of free throws, and his first is good. Naduka lines it up again. His second free throw is through. 2 points for Chika Naduka. 11:31 to go in the ball game. Montana State up 57-43. Pushed ahead to Powell. He slows it down on the left side, gives it to Patterson. The ball moves around the perimeter. Scuda takes it over to the right wing. Then to the top for Powell. Has been held in check today. Guarded by Lecolot. Powell still with the dribble. Gets himself into the paint. And had it poked away. Eddie Turner was there to pick his pocket from behind. Turner takes it down to the elbow and brings it back out at the urging of Coach Logie. Over to Ford. Into Naduka. On the right baseline, Naduka posting up, backing in, draws a double. Jump pass, picked off by Powell as he tried to cross the court with the pass. Cats turn it over. Their 8th of the night. Scuda has the dribble on the left wing. Comes right, curls into the paint, throws it out to Maywin. Dribbles left, Maywin skips it into the right corner. Now a drive along the right baseline, handoff underneath, knocked out of bounds by Naduka. He'll stay with Sac State. 8 seconds on the shot clock, so we'll have to hurry here. Scuda will inbound on the baseline. Right of the hoop. Looking. Lobs it out to Maywin. 6 to shoot. Handoff to Scuda. 5. Takes it right. 4. Into the lane. 3. Pumps. Pivot. Shot. No. Left it short. Rebound tipped by Ford out to Lecolot. Good effort by Ford to tip that rebound to Lecolot. Otherwise, could have been another offensive rebound, which would have been the 13th board for Sac State. Cats with it up 57-43. 10 minutes remaining in the game. Eddie Turner weaves to the free throw line. Picks up the dribble down to Naduka, makes the catch, leans in, lays it. No! Missed a good shot, and the rebound cleared by Sac State. Scuda turns the corner to the free throw line, leans in, scoops it up. No, rebound won by Garacki with some help from Chika Naduka. That's that team effort on the glass you got to see. The Bobcats hanging with Sac State. They're -5 on the glass for a team that's +8 on the year. Ford on the drive, kicks to the left corner, open 3, no from Eddie Turner. Rebound tipped, whistle, and I think a foul's coming here. What do we got? Duncan Powell with the foul, his second. So we'll stay with Montana State. Garacki over to boost the confidence of Eddie Turner, who missed that open 3. Know what's below, tap, click, or call before you dig. Call 811. Brought to you by Montana, 811.org. We're trying to boost Turner's confidence here. He got going early, and then the foul trouble took him out a bit. Lecolot's at the line. The front end of the 1-and-1 is no good. Free throw shooting is becoming a bit of an Achilles heel here for the Bobcats. They're 10 of 16 from the stripe, just 63%. Homoda lays it in and one. Hop, stop, lefty layup. Draws the 4th foul on Garacki. Patterson and Walker in. Naduka and Lecolot to the bench. So Garacki has 4. And now Garacki comes to the bench. So Walker stays on the floor. Looked like he was going to come off. So it is Walker, Ford, Lecolot, Turner, and Patterson. Homoda to the stripe. And he completes the 3-point play. Homoda now with 8 points. Bobcats leading it 57-46. Big possession here with 9 minutes to go in the game. MSU's led by as many as 17, but it's been cut to 11. The Bobcats 0 of their last 4 from the field. Can they get it going offensively? Ford into the mid-post, throws into Walker underneath, makes a contested catch, lays it up, got blocked, no call, big contact, Maywin with the rejection. And Sac State comes the other way. Pomoda out to the right wing, throws the top for Nunn. Both these teams have been in a lot of close games this year. Nunn bent over the bounce out high on the center logo. Dribbles left against Turner, turns the corner down underneath. Works the baseline, kicks it out. Himoda, he's up top by himself, buries the 3. And it's a single-digit game. What was once a 17-point lead has been cut down to 8. Prime Lending timeout called by the Bobcats. Prime Lending home loans made simple. We'll take a break. Sac State on a run. Pausing at the First Interstate Bank broadcast position. Montana State leading Sac State 57-49. 8 minutes, 16 seconds to go in the ball game. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide much-needed life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. That's why at Firehouse Subs, they make their subs differently, because their subs can make a difference. Their family of restaurant owners and local crews are proud to continue to serve you the hot, hearty, life-saving subs you crave every day. In fact, it's never been easier to grab their subs to go with Rapid Rescue to Go. Save time when you order online at firehousesubs.com or on their app. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
It's the season of home improvement, and Williams Plumbing will help you tackle the big stuff. Are old roots clogging your sewer line? Williams has the tools to fix it. Have you checked your septic system lately? We have the knowledge and experience to maintain or repair it. Looking to install a yard hydrant? We'll do it promptly and professionally. Don't sweat the big stuff. Call Williams Plumbing today.
If you're in need of structural engineering for your residential, commercial, or wireless telecommunications project, Ascent Engineering provides comprehensive solutions for your project's success. Ascent Engineering is now serving the Big Sky country in southwestern Montana. Whether it's a new residential home, new commercial building, long-awaited remodel, covered outdoor living space, retaining wall, or telecommunications tower, Ascent Engineering is your expert at providing forensics, assessments, or designs. Ascent Engineering is a proud supporter of your Montana State Bobcats.
It's a new season at Kohl's. With everyday styles and great prices, you can get more of what you want for less. Find go-tos for going everywhere and perfect picks for your home. Shop Kohl's and Kohls.com today. 8 minutes, 16 seconds to go in the contest. Montana State leading Sac State 57-49. We're at the First Interstate Bank broadcast position. If you remember when we were here last year, Montana State was locked in a really tough battle against a very solid Sacramento State team. They had a healthy lead at halftime. They were up by 10. They built that out in the second half. Sac State had a big run late in the game, and then it was Raekwon Battle at 32 points on 9 of 18 shooting and 12 of 12 from the free throw line. And that was how the Bobcats closed that one out here almost a year ago to the date on January 28th. It's Montana State ball, up by 8 after they led by as many as 17. Sac State on a run right now. Lecolot throws it in, and it's hauled into the backcourt by Eddie Turner. He gives it to Lecolot. Ball moves around the perimeter to Patterson. Then to Walker. Hand off for Turner. He drives. Pump fake. Lays it. No. Tip for the rebound. Won by Sac State. Boy, got into a makeable spot there and could not finish. Cats are going to need something here offensively now. They've gotten plenty from Garacki, 12 from Walker. Need somebody else to step up and knock down some shots down the stretch. Nunn on the drive, lays it up, no, put back good. Ford acting like he got hit in the throat there, and that's what allowed Nunn to get by. Maywin was there to clean it up with the big putback slam, and he's got 7 points. It's now a 6-point game. Somebody's got to score for the Bobcats. They've missed their last 6 shots. Walker hands it off for Turner. Now he drives, gets down to the left block. And he had it tipped out of bounds, staying with Montana State. That takes us to another break. 7 minutes, 14 seconds to go in the ball game. Bobcats leading the Hornets 57-51. We're taking a break for the First Interstate Bank broadcast position. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball presented by Learfield.
Great houses start with a sound foundation. That foundation starts with a mortgage with Sarah Kelzer and team at Guaranteed Rate. She is Bozeman's trusted mortgage specialist with 20 years experience that knows the neighborhood. We have great rates and personalized home lending solutions, and our decisions are made quickly so you can move into your dream home sooner. Guaranteed Rate, the foundation of great homes throughout Montana. Call Sarah at 406-580-6604 or apply online. Equal housing lender subject to credit approval. NMLS number 400361.
You are a Bobcat fan, and your seat matters. Section 108, right in the middle, and a perfect view of the fast break, alley-oop, and slam dunk. At Kendall Ford of Bozeman, we're a proud supporter of Montana State Athletics. We're big fans of teamwork, dedication, and helping customers find the best deal on the perfect vehicle to fit their needs. Where you sit matters, as in the driver's seat. Get started at KendallFordBozeman.com. Kendall, let's start something great.
The share it with a friend deal, even if that friend is yourself. Your McDonald's, your rules.
There are no wrong answers on the buy one, get one for $1 menu at McDonald's. Every day you can mix and match juicy, crispy favorites like a McDouble, Bacon McDouble, McChicken, or Hot and Spicy McChicken. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Valid for item of equal or lesser value.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Intermountain Health, formerly known as SCL Health in Big Sky Country, is proud to be an official health partner of Montana State Athletics. 7 minutes, 14 seconds to go in the ball game. Montana State leads 57-51. They led by as many as 17 points just 6 minutes ago. And that has been cut all the way down to 6 now. The Bobcats have led for the entire game, but Sac State right now is on an 8-0 run. Meanwhile, for the women at home against Sac State, that is winless in Big Sky play. And right now, the women with a 12-point lead the final 6 minutes. Taylor Jansen's got 11 points today. Picton has 9. Madison Hall has 8. Dykstra has 8. So good work over there as the women are trying to weather a bit of a storm there from Sac State, but they are doing their job today. That's a look at the First Interstate Bank out-of-town scoreboard. And Northern Colorado right now down by 5 at Eastern Washington. 7 minutes, 14 seconds to go in the game. Bobcats to inbound on the left sideline, up 57-51. Oh, and an errant horn there. So they're going to restart it here. 8 seconds on the shot clock. And there was a random buzzer there that threw it all off. So they're getting the shot clock settled. Well, it went from, I think it started at 8, went down to 6. Now they've got it up at 12. I believe it needs to be back to 8. There we go. All right, here we go. So it's 7 on the shot clock. Ford to inbound on the left sideline. And now what? A foul in amongst the trees there as they were just setting up. I think somebody was talking. I think it was Eddie Turner. I think it's going the other way. The officials are discussing things here. Looking at the replay. Walker and Hamoda were talking back and forth. Yeah, still watching the replay here, and a technical somewhere. It must have been. Unsportsmanlike on Eddie Turner. That's a big turnover. Maybe it was when he kind of stood up quickly with the Hornet player behind him. Oh, yeah, I think there was something with the arm. We can't really see it. I don't know. The replay on the game broadcast was hard to read. It's hard to see. He was kind of behind somebody. So Turner picks up a technical, his 4th foul. Hoboda goes to the line, so the Bobcats lose the possession. Hoboda gets to shoot free throws, and Sac State will get the ball back. And Hoboda hits the free throw. So that is a huge mistake by the Bobcats. I don't know if it was talking or if it was, bumping the guy behind him. Hoboda hits the free throw. He's got 13 points. 7 minutes, 13 seconds to go in the game. Bobcats now trail 57-53. Excuse me, Bobcats lead. Sac State is trailing by 4. Bobcats at one point had a 17-point lead, and Sac State has eroded that. Oh, that's going to be a long 7 minutes to finish tonight. Nunn takes it to the left wing. Still has the dribble, backing it out, throws to Homoda up at the top. He comes right around a screen over to the elbow. Homoda backs it out. Bounce into the post. Maywin turns, hooks, missed it. Rebound, no. Foul going the other way. Maywin coming over the back. Good job by Rob Ford on the glass. Maywin has his 3rd. All right. Bobcats got to get a bucket here. They have not hit a field goal since the 13-minute mark. They're on a almost 5-minute scoring drought. Now, by the way, with that foul, Rob Ford gets to go to the line for a 1-and-1. It was the 9th team foul on Sac State. So Ford on the front end. This is a big free throw. Cats have struggled from the stripe today. And this is good. Just what you need from your senior leader. Another double-figure scoring game for Rob Ford. He's been averaging 19 a game over the last 4. He's been 76% at the stripe in that span. 81% on the year. Got to hit your free throws in a tight game. The shot is up. No. Fight for the rebound, and won by Sac State. Leclaw couldn't believe there wasn't an over the back. Sac State into the front court. They trail 58-53, 6.5 to play. Nunn on the drive, finger roll, swirls off, no good. Rob Ford tipping the rebound to himself, and it's knocked out of bounds. Going to the Bobcats. What an effort by Rob Ford down on the baseline with springs in his shoes, just like a trampoline, getting up 2 or 3 times to tip it to himself. That is one heck of a play by Rob Ford to save that possession for the Bobcats. Garone into the front court. Moved around to Patterson, then to Walker. Handoff for Ford. He's on a drive, kicks to the right corner. Leclaw with a 3. Yes! Just what the doctor ordered. The first field goal make for the Bobcats in 7 minutes. And it's Sam Leclaw with a corner 3. And now Leclaw has a steal in the backcourt. Wow, what a sequence for Sam Leclaw. The 3 and the steal. And Montana State leads 61-53 with 5:50 remaining. Raki's been sitting on the bench for a while with 4 fouls. He's been the star tonight. Walker down to the left baseline on Maywin. Backing in, draws the double team, steps through, hands off Leclaw, lays it up and in. Great find by Brandon Walker, passing out of the double team, and Sam Leclaw makes it count. Cats back up by 10, and Leclaw's been the engine of that run, and a timeout called by Sacramento State. All timeout sponsored by Prime Lending. Prime Lending, home loans made simple. What a sequence for Montana State. So we're taking a break. We're staying here while the action takes a break. Bobcats up 63-53 with 5:24 remaining in the game. And Sam Lekelot, a big-time stretch here. So after that technical foul, Sac State had pulled to within 4 after it was a 17-point lead. And then Rob Ford splits free throws. Lekelot knocks down a right corner 3, and then he gets the steal and the layup on the other end after a beautiful assist from Brandon Walker. All assists sponsored by Aware Mental Health Services. Well, we were kind of wondering if that game on Monday against Idaho State was maybe the breakout game for Lekelot. Is that the one that's going to start putting him into a direction where he's going to be a key contributor for the Bobcats? Because we know he's got the skill. And maybe, just maybe, we were right. He's played 24 minutes today and has 7 points. Now we have a whistle. What do we got? They need to change the shot clock here. The shot clock is wrong. So they called the timeout, and they reset the shot clock to 30 when it shouldn't have.
T, you got the corner. Tyler, take the runner across. He's coming. You got Patterson.
Coach is shouting out instructions to Tyler Patterson right now. They're trying to change the shot clock. We're going to remind you that at First Interstate Bank, it's about supporting our communities and cheering on our teams. Thank you for letting us be your trusted community bank for more than 50 years. First Interstate Bank, built for you. Member FDIC. Man, what a game today. High pressure, high intensity. Bobcats looking to go to 5-2 in Big Sky play and stay in the top portion of the league. Inbounds pass to Hamoda. He's got it at the top of the key. Lob to the elbow. Skuta, pump fake, drives in, lays it. Good. Skuta able to finish on the right block. Boy, that's a good-looking freshman. He's got 10 points. Second-year freshman coming out of Finland. Cats with the ball up 63-55. 5 minutes remaining. Barone to Walker. Handoff for Ford. Into the lane. Down to the right block. Pops with a jumper. Missed it just a bit short. Tough angle shot. The Cats offense continuing to scuffle here. The mid to late stages of the second half. Skuta hands it off for Holt. He's up at the top. Trying to get it to Hamoda. Ford is there to deny. Now give it to Austin Patterson. He takes it to the left wing. Austin Patterson into the lane. Pulls up at the free throw line. The jumper, no. And Patterson hauls in the rebound over the shoulder. So the Cats get the stop and the board. Bobcats have been solid on the glass against a very good rebounding team in Sacramento State. Ford on the left wing. Cats up by 8. Ford to the free throw line with a dribble. Gets it into the mid post. He's in amongst the trees. Kicks it out to Patterson. Around to Lekelot in the left corner. Give it to Walker on the left baseline. Walker facing up, working on a guard. Into the right block. Kicks it back out. Ford to shoot. Lekelot, 3. Lekelot to the free throw line. Fall away. Jay, no. Rebound tip down. The Bobcats get the offensive rebound. So Montana State gets to reset with an 8-point lead. Ford gets the play call. 10 to shoot. Ford moving right. 7. Ford to the right elbow. 5. Crosses over. Splits 2 defenders. Missed the layup on the end. Oh, didn't quite have the touch and lift. Now the other way. Skuta lays it in one. Barone to foul. Baraki coming back in with the 4 personal fouls. Bobcats were up big midway through the second half, but it's another tight finish between the Bobcats and the Hornets. We're taking our final break for the First Interstate Bank broadcast position. 3 minutes, 29 seconds to go. Cats leading the Hornets 63-57. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball presented by Learfield.
Bozeman Spirits Distillery. Craft distilling award-winning spirits for over 9 years. Making some of your favorites like Bobcat Gold Bourbon, Montana 1889 Whiskey, Cold Spring Huckleberry Vodka, Jim Bridger Bourbon, and many more. Visit the tasting room, try signature craft cocktails, and purchase bottles today. Located at 121 West Main, Bozeman Spirits Distillery, downtown Bozeman.
When a power line has fallen down, it can be downright dangerous and even deadly. That's because downed lines can still energize the ground and objects around them. To help keep you and others safe, Northwestern Energy says stay at least 35 feet or the length of a semi-truck away from a downed power line and anything the line is touching. You should always assume the line is live, and if you see a downed line, immediately call 911 and warn others. Northwestern Energy, delivering a bright future.
From our 1946 roots providing lumber for Yellowstone National Park to our current headquarters in Bozeman, we at Simpkins Hallen believe in building the Gallatin Valley's future while continuing to honor its past. Contractors large and small benefit from our decades of experience and our extensive network of suppliers. We can source the materials you need, no matter the project. For all your building needs, go to where long-standing traditions have met with quality building products for over 75 years. Simpkins Hallen, a Montana tradition among builders since 1946.
Bridger Brewing is home to award-winning locally crafted beer and pizza. Bridger Brewing, cheers to every adventure being better than the last. We're at the First Interstate Bank broadcast position, courtside at the Nest, where it's an official sellout, 1,253 in the house. Let's quickly, though, pause 10 seconds for our network station identification. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball.
AM 1450 KMMS, Bozeman, 1340 KPRK Livingston, where Montana talks.
I'm Keaton Gillogly alongside Jesse Ropolato back in the studios today. 3:29 to go in the ball game. Montana State up 63-57. They've led throughout tonight, and they are clinging at the end of this one. Meanwhile, Northern Colorado down by 4 at Eastern Washington tonight in a battle for first place. The women trying to fend off a late, furious comeback by Sacramento State. They were up by 19 early in the fourth quarter. They currently lead by 7. All right, 3.5 to play. Scuda at the line trying to complete a three-point play. The shot is up. No good. Lekalot grabs the rebound. Bobcats right now -6 on the glass. It's pretty good for a team in Sac State that's +8. Lekalot out on the right wing. Bounce to Walker. He rips the right baseline, gets in underneath, pivoting, pumps, goes up and draws the foul. Now, you wanted him to just go up right away. He had a clear layup. But he draws the foul on Z. Homoda, who picks up his 4th. And Walker will go to the line. Montana State just 61% from the free throw line. Got to hit your shots here. Walker's missed 4 today. He's 2 of 6. The free throw is good. Sweet relief. 13 points for Brandon Walker. Every point is going to count here. Cats offense is stalled out. They're 2 of their last 11. Next shot at the stripe is good. Walker hits them both right when the Cats needed it. Another errant horn again by the scorers table. 3 minutes remaining. Bobcats up 65-57. Scuda up to the top. Homoda pumps the 3. He drives into the lane, pulls up, and got it to go from the middle of the paint. Z. Homoda. He has 15, just a bit over his per-game average. Cats up 6 with the ball. 2:45 remaining. Can they finish this thing off? They've led from wire to wire to this point. Walker to the left elbow. Mauled, had to take it away. Patterson the steal, and now we've got a whistle to jump ball. Let go now. His hand's kind of tied in there. It will stay with Montana State. 2:30 remaining. Gotta be smart here. Interwest Moving and Storage is the official moving company of the MSU Bobcats. Now they've got to determine the shot clock. I think it should reset. Patterson had pretty clear possession there, I thought. Then Walker leaned down and grabbed it. And that's what they're talking about right now. That was why the shot clock originally. Yeah, I think Patterson had possession. And they're going to check it. But I just saw some of the replay. I thought Patterson had possession there. And it'll be a big call, so we'll see. The Bozeman Come On In Hotel and Suites, the proud sponsor of MSU Athletics and the Montana State Alumni Association. Come On In allows you to escape the ordinary while enjoying their numerous hotel and guest room amenities. Visit ComeOnIn.com to book your stay today. Coaching staff coming over, trying to figure out where they're going to inbound. Because it is Bobcat ball. We know that. That's the big key. Going to have the ball. We just don't know what's on the shot clock. Did Patterson have possession? That's the question here. Is the Cats just clinging to life at a 17-point lead? And it had been cut as close as 4. Right now, Montana State leading 65-59 with 2:31 remaining, looking to win their 6th straight in this series. They have not lost here since 2020. So they have lost here just once in the 20s. And now they are still reviewing possession for Austin Patterson. Some of the numbers: Montana State 48% from the field, 8 of 14 from 3, 57%, 8 Wendy's three-pointers today. 65% from the free throw line, 13 of 20. Sac State shooting 38%, 25% from 3, 81% from the free throw line. Sac State hasn't been much of a three-point shooting team lately. They have just 4 makes in that regard. Bobcats have 10 assists, sponsored by Aware Mental Health Services. Brian Garacki, 20 points. Brandon Walker is 14. Rob Ford has 10 with 6 rebounds and 5 assists today. Tyler Patterson has 8 points. Lekalot has 7 off the bench. Turner has 4. Naduka has 2. Garacki had to sit for a long stretch here in the with the second half with 4 fouls. And they are going to put... So they put 20 on the shot clock? So he did not have possession. All right. So Cats have the ball with 20 seconds on the shot clock. They will inbound on their own baseline, leading 65-59 with 2:30 remaining, looking for their 5th Big Sky win. Into Walker. Handoff for Garacki. Pumps the 3 on the right wing, takes it out to the top. Over to Patterson on the left wing. Then to Ford. Cats have a chance to stay in contention for one of those top 2 seeds. Walker. Out to Garacki, 7 to shoot. Tries the 3, too strong. Lekalot had the rebound, got tripped. It's going out of bounds. Lekalot got tripped. That's why he went down. They didn't make that call, and it's going to be Sac State basketball. He would have had the rebound. I think it was unintentional. Their feet got tied up, but that's why he didn't have the board. So the Cats come up empty on that offensive possession. Montana State just 2 of their last 12 from the field. Scuda working on Ford down to the left block, posting up, turns, righty hook, missed it badly. Oh, and a foul on Ford with a bump underneath. First foul on Ford, and Scuda's going to the line in a 6-point game. Cats on top, but it is a tight finish tonight. It's a new season at Kohl's. Find fresh, everyday styles for you and your home at great prices. Shop Kohl's and Kohl's.com today. Emil Scuda at the line. Central Michigan transfer. Hits the free throw. He's got 11 today. It's about where he's been lately. It's a 5-point game. If he hits this free throw, it would match as close as Sac State has been today since the 17-point deficit. Oh, and he airballed the free throw. That's a big miss. All right, so it remains a 5-point game. Cats have led by as many as 17. And it looks like the pressure's coming now. Yeah, it is. Into Ford. He's deep in the corner, but they call it off. Well, they could have easily trapped him down there, but that wasn't the call. Under 2 minutes to play with Montana State up 5. This is what Big Sky play is all about. Ford on the drive, down to the rack, lays it up. Good and one. Rob Ford right there when you need him. He lays it in, draws the contact, and he's going to the line for a 3-point play. Saw some space, took it down to the right block, absorbed the contact, and found a way to finish. Rob Ford's got a dozen. Scuda picks up the foul, his 4th. Rob Ford flexing out the hand after going down hard again. Ford at the line. The free throw is good. 3-point play for Rob Ford. Bobcats back up by 8. Big time play by the 6th-year senior. Momoda into the front court. Takes it down toward the left corner. Bounce pass back up top. Homoda's got it back. Takes it down, 17-foot jumper, swirls off. Lekalot wins a hard-fought rebound. That's a big-time board. Long pass ahead. Walker's cherry picking, and he missed the bunny layup. A short possession. He was right there. The Cats tried the home run ball, and it did not land. Still an 8-point lead for the Cats. And it's stolen and a foul. Oh, Ford would have had a clear path, but there was a foul away from the ball on Brandon Walker. Oh, that's a huge call. Just massive. It was away from the ball. And it's going to put Sac State at the line. Down by 8. Eddie Turner will check back in with 75 seconds to go. Taking a look at the call here. Oh, did he make contact with the shoulders? I don't know. That was a big time flop by Homoda. I don't know. Watching it now. Oh, that is a bad call. That's a break. Yeah, the Cats have had some breaks too. It breaks both ways, but that was not a good call. And Homoda hits the front end of the free throw. It's a third foul on Brandon Walker. Yeah, Homoda just flopped. But sometimes it works. All right. Homoda at the line. Hit the front end of the 1-and-1. And he knocks down the second. So Z Homoda has 17 points. Timeout called by Sac State. Bobcat basketball is presented in part by your locally owned and operated McDonald's restaurants. Download the app and earn free food. Order from anywhere and even skip the line with convenient curbside pickup. Bobcats can never make it easy. They've been playing games like this all year long. Now they've led for the whole game. Not once has this game been led by Sac State. There was one tie very, very early at 6-6. That's been it. Bobcats have been in front since then. Early in the first half, they led by as many as 17. Then the offense went into the cooler. Part of that coincided with Brian Garacki picking up his fourth foul and going down to sitting on the bench. 4 fouls for Turner and Garacki, so that's been a part of the stalling out of the offensive side. Garacki's got 20 points today. 15 of those were in the first half. The Bobcats can get this 5th win. They will stay in that hunt for the second, one of the top 2 seeds. Cats at 4-2 in Big Sky play. With the full timeout going for Sac State. Eastern Washington up 77-74 against Northern Colorado at home with 5 seconds left. So that one at the very end of the game. Eastern's trying to go to 6-0, and Northern Colorado trying to go to 5-1. So one of those two teams going to take the loss here. But that's a huge one. We're going to be keeping an eye on how that finishes, and there it goes. All right, Eastern has won. Yep, Eastern Washington wins the ball game 77-74. Eastern Washington 6-0, Northern Colorado 4-2. So the Bobcats could jump Northern Colorado for second place in the Big Sky with a win today. Now Montana could do the same thing if they can win today against Portland State. That game tipped off an hour ago. And Portland State up by 11 at halftime against Montana. So a huge opportunity for the Bobcats to pull into second place with a win today, but it's not going to be easy. Here's the pressure from Sac State. Long pass, tip out of bounds. 1:10 remaining in the game. Cats up 68-62. Boy, whatever the easiest route is, the Bobcats take the other one. Into Ford. 1:05 remaining. Ford's got the dribble on the right wing. Picked up by Scooter now. Now Powell, double team trap comes, and he draws the foul. And Scooter's fouled out. And that's a huge loss. Emil Scooter's been one of their stars tonight. The freshman will head to the bench with 13 points to end his day. And that allows Rob Ford to go to the line. He'll have 2 free throws here. Cats were struggling from the line for most of the night. They've started to hit a few more down the stretch now, right when they need them. All right, Ford at the line, trying to close this thing out. Cats up 6. The first of 2 is good. Ford's had a couple of the clutch buckets down the stretch. He's got another 14 points tonight. He's averaging a double-double over his last 4 games. And Ford tonight, 14 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. And he's got 15 points. He hits both free throws. Cats back up by 8 with just under a minute to go. Oh, and another mistake by the scorers table. They had never reset the shot clock. So back to 30. Sac State will inbound. 58 seconds left. Montana State leading 70-62. This would be a healthy win for the Bobcats. And again, if you go to 5-2, that puts you in second place in the Big Sky. Around the final turn of January. So now the freshman, Bailey Nunn, true freshman, throws over to Maywin on the left wing. Looking for Homoda. Ford denies. Maywin just triggers a 3. That's no good. Rebound by Sac State. Up to the top for Nunn. Out to the right wing. Back to Nunn. He tries an NBA 3. That's no good. Rebound. Tip 1. Garacki has it. He pushes ahead to Turner, and the Bobcats slow it down. 30 seconds left. Up by 8. Sac State not fouling here, with a 3-second differential between the shot and game clock. So the Bobcats, if they're not going to foul, you can just dribble it out, basically. Ford's got it out at the half-court line. Takes it to the right wing. 10 to shoot. Ford in deep. Dribbles it out. Had it poked away. Recovered by Lekalot. 8 seconds left in the game and an 8-point lead, and the Cats are going to win it. Turner kicks to Patterson, and the shot clock violation doesn't matter. Up 8 with 2.5 seconds left, and that'll do it, so they didn't foul. And with 2.5 seconds left, the Bobcats are going to score a healthy road win. I'm surprised. I can't believe they didn't foul. And they inbound, and it's over. Bobcats win it. They win 70-62. It wasn't easy, but they hang on late, and the Bobcats are sitting in second place in the Big Sky with just 1 game to go in the month of January. Eddie Turner needs to just keep walking through the line here. There's a little extracurricular there in the handshake line. Cats win it. They're back to 500. They're 10-10 overall. They're 5-2 in Big Sky play, and they're sitting in second place in conference action with 1 January game to go. We'll take a break. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
First West Insurance, a Montana-born company, has been helping friends and neighbors protect what they love most since 1972. From home and businesses to farm and ranch to life and health insurance, our team is dedicated to finding solutions that work for you. We believe in creating relationships as deep as our Montana roots. First West, your local insurance agency.
Found your dream home but dread having to move? Call Mesa Moving and Storage. We make moving fun. We work hard so you don't have to. We are here to help take the stress out of moving your home or business. If there's a move in your future, contact Mesa to handle the details so you can enjoy the experience. Mesa, the largest United agency family in Montana, is ready to take care of all your moving and storage needs. Call the friendly folks at Mesa, 406-285-7033.
At Montana State University, students shape signature experiences that take them across the state and into local communities. MSU is dedicated to its land-grant mission, integrating transformational learning, discovery, and service that improves lives. You'll find our students teaching across Montana, conducting research in the heart of Yellowstone National Park, or even creating small shelter prototypes to address homelessness. Montana State University. Think outside.
The Northern Pulse Growers Association encourages industry professionals and growers of dry peas, chickpeas, lentils, and fava beans to become members in 2024. Members gain access to cutting-edge research, expert training, market insights, and connect with a Pulse-passionate community. Visit northernpulse.com to join the Northern Pulse Growers Association. Together, we're sowing the seeds of success.
Rocky Mountain Credit Union has supported Montana State athletics for over 40 years and provides a local credit union for past, present, and future Bobcats. You can have it all with RMCU. Low rates, local banking, a place to start saving, or work on building your credit. Visit your local branch or online at rmcu.net to become a member today. That's rmcu.net. Go Bobcats!
No matter how far you may go, there's always one just down the road. Town Pump, who pump it up, pump it up.
Join the Town Pump Fountain and Coffee Club with Pump It Up rewards. Buy 5 of any size fountain drink coffee and get your 6th free. It pays to be a Pump It Up rewards member. Town Pump, convenient and right down the road.
Town Pump, right down the road. Pump it up, oh yeah.
Bobcat Basketball has been brought to you by Bridger Brewing. Cheers to every journey being better than the last. Door Tech, raising the door on quality. Montana State University, mountains and mines. And by Prime Lending, home loans made simple. Equal housing lender. Live from the First Interstate Bank broadcast booth. This is Bobcat Postgame.
It wasn't easy, and it certainly wasn't always pretty, but a dub's a dub, and the Bobcats get the win 70-62 over Sacramento State. They're 5-2 in Big Sky play, and they are in second place as we head into the final game of the month of January coming up on Saturday. Post-game show is brought to you by the Ribbon Chop House, home of premium steaks, fresh seafood, and award-winning baby back ribs, all served in a casual atmosphere. All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll get you a full rundown of the scoring. We'll talk with head coach Matt Logie and break it all down as the Bobcats win it today 70-62 over the Hornets. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
From our 1946 roots providing lumber for Yellowstone National Park to our current headquarters in Bozeman, we at Simpkins Hallen believe in building the Gallatin Valley's future while continuing to honor its past. Contractors large and small benefit from our decades of experience and our extensive network of suppliers. We can source the materials you need, no matter the project. For all your building needs, go to where long-standing traditions have met with quality building products for over 75 years. Simpkins Hallen, a Montana tradition among builders since 1946.
It was a nice spring day, so I decided to do a little work around the house. I didn't think anything of it. I've dug 1,000 holes 1,000 times until I hit a shallow gas line. The repair cost me over $5,000, and in one fell swoop, the family vacation was kaput. I know I'm not the only one, but it still hurts. Next time I'm calling 811 before I dig.
Learn from Jerry and hundreds of others. Call 811 before you dig.
Brought to you by Montana811.org.
Ready to build your brand? Think Inc. outside the box for your complete branding solutions. Located in Bozeman, Montana, we offer a full print shop for banners, signs, wraps, trade show booths and graphics, promotional products, and much more. If you can think it, we can ink it. We are a proud supporter and corporate sponsor of the MSU Bobcats. Like us on Facebook to see some of our cat wraps. Ready to build your brand? Think Inc. and call us at 406-922-6462 or visit us on the web at inkoutside.com.
At Jersey Mike's, watching them freshly slice the meat and cheese for my sub is a sight to behold. The layers of ham, salami, and pepperoni are even more glorious than the pink and orange layers of a sunrise. Yeah, the sun's pretty and all that, but in about 7 billion years, it's going to explode, obliterating the Earth and every living thing on it. And if there's no sun, there's no subs. Meanwhile, the only thing a sub ever obliterated was my hunger. Freshly sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Back on the Ribbon Chop House post-game show. The Bobcats getting the victory today, 70-62. I'm Keaton Gillogly, joined now by head coach Matt Logie. Boy, Coach, nothing comes easy this year, but a win is a win. 17-point lead midway through that second half. They battled back. This was a hard-fought game, gritty, blue-collar. Just tell me about some of the emotion just trying to hold on to this lead down the stretch to get this thing done today.
Yeah, well, you know, it's a heck of a lot better than playing from behind. And I thought our guys got off to a great start today. Obviously put up 40 points in the first half. You know, we're able to build a lead and absorb some of the momentum swings. And I thought today was a great testament to what we say all the time when we huddle up before and after practice. We use the word attitude, and you had to have the right attitude today to have poise, to absorb, some situations that occurred. We had a stretch there where we had, I think, 3 consecutive layups at the rim that would have continued to have that lead be at, between 10 and 14, and we didn't make them. And, those can be attitude killers if you don't have the toughness and poise that this group has. And so I'm really proud of their response. And how about Sam Leckalot again, stepping up when they cut the lead to 5? He bangs a big 3. Then he gets the bucket on the slice from Brandon when he got doubled. So we just had a lot of guys step up tonight, and really proud of them.
Yeah, and he had the steal in between that 3 in the bucket, too, which was pretty impressive. And Rob Ford was the closer today. I mean, Brian Garecki had the foul trouble, so that kind of took him out of his rhythm after that really hot start. But Rob Ford seemed to just be the closer, and he was right there when you needed him tonight. Yeah,
he was terrific. Obviously, we've been battling foul trouble at different points in time, and that's why you have, depth. And Rob has been just steady as can be, consistent as can be, and what else can you say? Road wins are hard, but defense travels, and we held them to 36% from the field, 35% from the field, and we only turned over 10 times, so that's going to give you a good chance to win.
And finally, I mean, what an atmosphere here tonight. People want to talk down about this place, and I get it because it's a little smaller, but it was 1,200 here today, over a sellout. I mean, this was as good as it gets in terms of an atmosphere today.
Well, that's the thing. It's small, but it's loud. Yep. It's hot. There's momentum swings, and it takes an experienced group to be able to handle those types of situations, and that's what that's what it takes to win in March. And so it was a great experience for us.
Coach, congrats on the win, and Eastern Washington beat Northern Colorado today, so that has you guys sitting in second place. For now, nothing gets handed out in January, but a nice place to be at the moment.
Go Cats.
All right, we appreciate the conversation with head coach Matt Logie. We're taking a break of the Ribbon Chop House postgame show. Cats win it today by a final of 70-62. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
The Ribbon Chop House was founded in 2001. Our ability to grow has come through our commitment to Rocky Mountain hospitality, a concept which incorporates a casual attitude with our high-level commitment to loyalty, safety, service, and quality food. At the Ribbon Chop House, our staff is dedicated to creating extraordinary experiences that raise the bar in each of our communities. Enjoy premium steaks, fresh seafood, and award-winning baby back ribs. We look forward to sharing a little Rocky Mountain hospitality with you.
At Prime Lending, our one-of-a-kind mortgage approach combines a personal touch with just enough technology to turn a traditionally complex process into something better. Think of us like your home buying coach, friend, cheerleader, and teammate, all in one. From application to closing, we are your home loan partners that have your back every step of the way. Reach out to your local Prime Lending team to experience a home loan made simple. All loans subject to credit approval, rates and fees subject to change. Prime Lending, a Plains Capital Company, NMLS 13649, Equal Housing Lender. First West Insurance, a Montana-born company, has been helping friends and neighbors protect what they love most since 1972. From home and businesses to farm and ranch to life and health insurance, our team is dedicated to finding solutions that work for you. We believe in creating relationships as deep as our Montana roots. First West, your local insurance agency.
Universal Athletic has been a proud supporter of Bobcat Athletics for over 45 years. Check out their great selection of Bobcat apparel and accessories for all your game day needs. Shop in store at their North 7th Avenue location or online at shop.msubobcats.com for everything you need to cheer on your Bobcats. Universal Athletic, a proud supporter of Bobcat Athletics for over 45 years. Go Cats!
All right, team, bring it in. We have 5 minutes left on the clock. We got to show them what we're made of.
Woohoo, yeah!
We need to focus. Every save counts, especially when it comes to fill-ups at Conoco.
What? Coach?
We're going to go back out there and save money when we fill up with the Fuel Forward app. So anytime from this day forward, whenever we're at Conoco, we're going to use that app. Bring it in. Conoco on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Conoco!
Let's go Cats. Download the Fuel Forward app and save with every fill-up at Conoco. Proud sponsor of the Montana State Bobcats.
Montana Fence, located in Billings, Bozeman, Great Falls, and Kalispell, is Montana's largest fencing superstore. Get everything you need for your fencing projects at rock bottom pricing. Low prices on all styles of farm fence, chain link, vinyl privacy, ornamental iron, cedar pickets, continuous panels, wood privacy. We have it all. Quality materials at truckload prices. Let the experts at Montana Fence help you plan your next project. Whether you use our team or do it yourself, check out Montana Fence.
Back on the Ribbon Chop House post-game show, Montana State winning today by a final score of 70-62. An impressive wire-to-wire win for the Bobcats, who go to 5-2 in Big Sky play, sitting in second place in conference action. At Montana's Ribbon Chop House, our staff is dedicated to creating extraordinary experiences that raise the bar in each of our communities. Enjoy premium steaks, fresh seafood, and award-winning baby back ribs. We look forward to sharing a little Rocky Mountain hospitality with you. All right, time now to get to our First Security Bank highlights of the game. We can hear those highlights right now. Ford, step back three, ball is good. Rob Ford raining it in from long range. Fourth different Bobcat to score in the first 4 minutes. Patterson, right wing, who's got a three on his belt today. Now steps to the top, and Patterson swirls home another three ball. A pair of threes for Tyler Patterson. He's hit 4 of those over the last 2 ball games. And Montana State is up by 9 early in the first. Brandon Walker to the free throw line with 5 to shoot. Kicks it out. Garacki with a topside three. Book it. A high-arcing, raining three from Brian Garacki, who has a 15-point first half. Eddie Turner takes it down to the mid-post. Back up to Patterson, around to Ford. Into the left corner. Here's a three. That's good. Brian Garacki has 18 tonight. Cats back up by 14. Ford, he's on a drive. Kicks to the right corner. Lekelot with a three. Yes! Just what the doctor ordered. The first field goal make for the Bobcats in 7 minutes. And it's Sam Lekelot with a corner three. Those were the First Security Bank highlights of the game. More of the Ribbon Chop House postgame show in a minute. Bobcats win it 70-62 over the Hornets. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
There is a local ranch just outside of Boise, Idaho, that has masterfully bred Japanese Wagyu cattle with American Angus cattle. Now this American-style Wagyu beef is available to you and your family. Rosars presents Snake River American-style Wagyu beef. Snake River Farms beef is famously found in many exclusive 5-star steak restaurants. Snake River Farms, available at your local neighborhood Rosars.
Bozeman Spirits Distillery. Craft distilling award-winning spirits for over 9 years. Making some of your favorites like Bobcat Gold Bourbon, Montana 1889 Whiskey, Cold Spring Huckleberry Vodka, Jim Bridger Bourbon, and many more. Visit the tasting room, try signature craft cocktails, and purchase bottles today. Located at 121 West Main, Bozeman Spirits Distillery, downtown Bozeman.
Bridger Brewing is home to award-winning locally crafted beer and pizza and is proud to support all things Bobcat sports. Open 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily, last beer served at 8 p.m. and located right across from the Brick Breeden Fieldhouse.